All right, welcome everybody. Welcome back to Crossover 2025 right here in Oberhausen. And we are back with some Street Fighter 6 action. My name is Schwarzgesang. I'm joined by the illustrious, by the one and only beautiful Rose. Right
How
there.
are we doing?
I'm doing amazing, man.
Oh,
and there's a cable in the way, but we take it.
Nice, all right, we take it. All right, let's see how we're getting on today. It's going to be starting off with pools.
Yeah.
Okay, and of course you're going to get some beautiful Street Fighter 6 action. Why we wouldn't want that, I don't know. But we've got Poir versus Cole. Okay, obviously we're very familiar with Cole. I've seen Cole online, active quite a bit. He's definitely been making some improvements here and there.
Yeah.
Ken Main got some Cammy as well. Poir is a new name to me. There's a few new names to me, which I like because
it's the same for me. That's pools, man. I love pools for that.
yeah, and kind of want to be exposed to new faces and maybe some new talent as well. Because the thing is, right, when you see too many of the same faces, it's great. I love to see them improve nonetheless, but you like to see some fresh faces and see, oh yeah, cause some havoc, maybe some damage to the pool. You like, yeah.
Maybe some out there characters as well that you don't really see that often. You get some Honda or Marisa action involved, but as it stands right now, it seems like, of course, as we said, Cole, with the Ken, as we would expect, and it seems like we're gonna have a jury on the other side here for Poir.
No, not jury. We don't like jury.
Not the biggest fan of the kid. She's okay.
I hate her guts. She's so annoying.
She is annoying in terms of like character design, not the biggest fan. In terms of gameplay, it's alright. There's worse.
You know what? I'm a fan of Street Fighter 4 jury, but not Street Fighter 6 jury, because she's very oppressive. Very oppressive.
But I'd rather have a jury in my rank game than, I don't know, what, the Bison or...
No, I'd rather fight Bison. Yeah, I honestly would.
Yeah, you would?
But we got Marisa player, right? And the DJ
No,
player?
I play DJ.
Okay. Have you played any Marisa or am I crazy?
No.
Maybe it's just me. I'm going mad.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
I've gone mad. All right. So DJ, but he's just as bad because it's DJ anyway.
DJ only, baby.
Oh, God. Well,
What do you mean by that?
DJ?
What do you mean, oh God?
DJ's like the biggest robbery character out there.
DJ is nice.
I've been playing some Maya anyway, so...
Yeah, I was about to say, you play all the annoying characters. You have no stakes.
That's the point. You have to annoy people.
But I think you're complaining about jury.
Yeah.
All right, I see you. All right, guys, let's get into this. Cole versus Poir here for our first set on screen for Street Fighter 6, starting us off here at Crossover 2025.
Absolutely, and starting off with that Hadouken, the low, what a beautiful low parry, mind you. Of course, with the parry changes, right? The first thing I think about.
I love it.
With that low parry, right? It's a bit more skill required, a bit more thought behind it.
Yeah, and I love that it's like you can see that the player actually thought about where to block, so it is more impactful. It's not just tapping parry and stuff. And so I love it.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? You know that Ken's going to be looking for that low forward, right? That drive rush, that ever so impactful drive rush. But here, Cole starting off strong.
There it is. I mean, the low forward right into the meter dump, right onto Poir right there, getting the first round on the board here for Cole.
Good start for Cole right there. That's what we want to see, baby.
Pretty sure he is favored here in this matchup between the two. Cole, of course, has a reasonably high seed.
I expect Cole to get top 8 this weekend.
Yeah, 100%.
I honestly do, yeah, because he's been definitely putting in the work. We've seen some improvement from him. And I think he's got a good chance of shine here. Nice, good punish. What are we going to do? Going to go for that safe jump into that low, beautiful Tatsu, into that DP. And looking exceptionally strong here. I like the attempt at overhead, but here, nonetheless, you get the combo. And look at that. Great start for Cole.
Didn't even have level 3 there to burn for the finisher earlier there, because the rounds were just going so far in favor of Cole that the rounds didn't even take that long to build a level 3 here. Yeah. But once again, those lows, man, Poir just getting caught by those over and over again. You gotta protect your toes, man.
Yeah, you know what? Those toes are precious.
There they are. I didn't even know what I was saying there, but yes. But
especially if you're jury, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I was...
no, we're not going to go further than that, though. No. However, good start to the sequence here. We're going to go for the corner carry, misses his follow-up. So, okay, from what I'm watching here from Poir, he's missing a few sequences of important BMBs, right? Especially corner carry. Like, even if you could have side switched there potentially or taken him to the other side. Jury's got exceptional corner carry. So, take advantage, misses the dive kick, unfortunately. Shinkusen doesn't come through. But here, Schwartz, Cole is on it once again.
Exactly, but got some low blocks now in there. You can see Poir gets caught less and less by that, at least now evolving in midst the set. And it's important now as well, of course, on their last legs at the very moment. Once again, nice little combo coming in for Cole. Engage again, get the counter hit. Build level 3 didn't go for it though, but this will surely do it. That should be the combo right into the Shinjuku. Coming through here for Cole and taking that set home.
But my question is it first to 3 all the way or first to 2? Because I'm not
Should
sure.
be first to 2 for pools, no?
Okay,
I'm
alright.
pretty certain.
Is it? Are they getting up? Are they getting pretty? Oh, they're done. It is first to 2.
Yeah.
Alright, first to 2. We'll take that. We're doing Capcom style.
Apparently so. Apparently so.
Yeah, I mean,
we have quite a few players
I
here.
know Rias
so,
will be happy.
Yeah, we have. We have some players to get through, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Rias, I know you'll be happy there. I can see Rias pretty nodding his head. Yep. We've got it. The thing is, right, I know there's that debate for first to 3, and there's plenty of debate around it, right? And people want it, and they really want to see it come through. The issue with it is longevity in terms of time. Imagine if it goes the whole 5 games. You know, there won't always be a 3-0 wash, right? Because
It's mostly a TO/time thing. because
like I completely could.
Especially at a tournament like this where you have multiple games on stream, right? If you get delayed like somewhere, everything else gets delayed as well. And, you know, that's just a snowball effect going on there. So I can understand both sides because, of course, personally, you know, as a spectator and as a player, I would certainly prefer a first to 3, you know, get some more action in there, some more adaptation of those characters, maybe even some character counter picks, you know. But, you know, time-wise, sometimes it's just not happening.
We ain't got no time, baby.
Yeah.
We ain't got no time. But, like, the thing is, I completely understand. But first to 2 for now. We're going to see some other players. Oh, Significus. Shout out to Significus. He has like a little portable shop. He goes to all these events, right? Selling all his key rings and keychains.
That's cool.
All these other stuff that he has. So check him out if you ever go to an event.
Sure.
He's got some good stuff there. DJ QB, I have seen the name, but what characters they play fails me. I think it might be Jury again.
Oh, really?
I
mean,
think
that's like a little
Jury as
clue
well.
in the name, I think. Possibly.
DJ.
I mean, I'm down, you know.
I mean, we'll
So
see.
I'm biased in that. I like to say. Who does Significus play?
Significance, I'm not sure, but I imagine he played Jury as well, actually. I think everyone's just a Jury player at this point. Except
If
for
we
me.
get a Jury
I don't
mirror,
play Jury.
I'm leaving. I'm not much.
No. But I see Doom. Okay, Doom plays some Lily. That'll be interesting to see. We don't see many Lilies. And the thing about Lily is, I think Lily's actually decent.
Well, I mean, she's very simple, which sometimes plays to her
That's good.
detriment.
We need people to have simple characters. Imagine if every character was complex.
Oh no, I'm with you, but there's like a thing between, you know, simple in terms of you can, you know, figure out what the character does, you know, in terms of, I know Bison, he's not complicated. He has his tools.
No, he's not. Shout out to Andre. by the
He
way.
is annoying and he is strong, but he's not complicated. He's not a complicated character, right? But Lily is too simple, I would almost argue, because she only has like this one like crouching heavy punch, right? It even got nerfed, and they tried to buff
was
other
way too
stuff,
strong,
which
though.
didn't really work.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, man. It's a very linear gameplay. Might this has the options where you can like branch out, you know, in terms of game plan. But Lily's game plan is get win stocks, get the crouching heavy punch going, and engage if you have win stocks.
She's
with
got
the
some
counter
clear winning matchups. That's the thing about her. So she's definitely a character kind of double
Most
with
egregious, I believe, Zangief, right?
Egregious is probably definitely Chun-Li as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I can see a few homies in the chat. Wait, Scotty's giving you some love there.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
My homie link, never miss you, baby. And Andre. And then Shax. Unfortunately, we've got Shax in this.
Oh, okay. So, luckily for our sanity, we do not have a jury at all. We have JP versus Manon here coming through. I think that Manon is Significance, right?
Is he? Oh, okay, that makes sense as well, right?
I mean, he has all the Luxembourg colors there as well. So, you know, color coded everything.
And we've got from JP. Yes, okay, now I know. Now I'm familiar with the GQB. I do remember seeing them online a few times.
Oh, yeah, now you know.
Yeah. You know what it is? When you see the characters, I think, okay, now you can make that connection. Sometimes you forget, like, it's so many people to keep a track of.
No, I am with you, dude. Like, I'm fairly new to the scene, right? So I'm learning so many faces. I keep forgetting like half of them after the event is done. It's a whole struggle there. But now, of course, JP in Burnout gonna be Significance trying to get some of that chip in there. But what a defense!
Right, so he doesn't know all of his combo routes there.
Oh, well.
There was just an easy trigger lab to kill.
Close though, first
Holding the
round
parry.
here of this. Oh, trying to go for the Mirasa, but oh my goodness, a little bit too far. Even those long legs of Manon can't save you there.
No.
Round
indeed.
going towards the DJ QB JP.
This would be considered quite a harder matchup for Manon. But having seen someone like Random play this matchup, you think it's the other way. Right now, beautiful parry opts to go drive rush forward. The driver comes through. Level 3 on both sides as well. We want to see some departures being used. It's allowing too much entry right here. Crouch strong. It's fantastic button from JP. You've got to be using that.
Here we go, coming in there with the kick as well. And there's the meaty jab for the finisher. It's not going to burn any meter there, knowing that round didn't really go his way. There's Significance. DJ QB rather. So holding onto that meter, and there we go with the tower just coming in, holding that parry just a little bit too long. Another departure. Oh my goodness, now the teleports are coming through. This is what we like to see here. Some JP sauce. Okay, and now it's Significance are struggling here, and Burnout as well. You're not going to be in Burnout against JP, and there's the level 3. Nothing to be done about that. See you later. It ends in ruin for you. That game is a perfect in DJQB's
interdiction coming right through there. Lovely stuff. A bit of scrappiness, I might want to add.
Definitely.
But that's okay. Sometimes you've got to cause a bit of scrappiness, especially if you're Manon. And you get a great reset with the command grab. You're going to cause some damage. DI back. Can't bite through that easily.
Sometimes you have to be just audacious as Manon. You just have to go for the stupid stuff sometimes, you know?
You know what? Honestly, it works. In this game, it does. So
yeah, it does.
As much as it might make me mad sometimes, you got to do it. Like, I even do it just to annoy people. I know
I mean, that's right in your wheelhouse there.
I love it.
You can see that 100%.
Alright, OD departure, great.
Oh!
DI through.
Didn't even need it.
No,
you didn't even get the counter DI there because it was a little bit too late, but you know, the end leg's still there. Or the recovery rather, I should say. Sorry, Smash terminology coming through. It's my past, man. I can't shake it, dude.
Yeah, definitely. The Bylina comes through, the departure on screen, the Triglav again. He's way too active on Wake Up is Significance here. He just constantly drive rush, wake up, drive rush, wake up, drive rush. But he's actually doing very well with DJQB to counteract that wake up gameplay. You're keeping him on his toes.
Yeah,
sometimes it's okay to sit and block.
Yeah.
You don't always have to do something.
But, you know, doing something, definitely working out, not working out in Significance's favor there.
Yeah.
That's going to be a quick set for DJQB, getting that win on the board. Moving up in the bracket there.
Yeah,
and I mean, I like to see the Manon from time to time, but she does have a rough time against those zoners, man. And I mean, especially, you know, if you burn yourselves out that quickly with those drive reversals, I can see why you would, you know, go for that option because even in close range, JP can be quite oppressive there. And you want to get that...
He is oppressive, not can be, he is oppressive.
He is, yeah, he definitely is. But you want to get that like mid-range space, right? You can use your long legs and your actually decently far-reaching command grab, right? So, but that's really hard to consistently keep up against a character like JP.
Absolutely. And right, okay, so DJQB moving on further in pools. We're going to get Sherlock Ace versus Bobbin. Okay, so these are 2 new names for me, which is great. And I look Sherlock. Sherlock may be a bit of a JP.
I know that they also play Tekken a lot as well, Sherlock Ace.
Okay, great. Yeah, there's a few people that are cross-playing, like you said, right? I can see Dai there fighting Yosh.
Yeah, Dai is the cosplay guy, right?
Right, I don't think this guy is Kungster's brother. Maybe I'm incorrect. I need to find out if it's the same Dai. But
not 100% on that.
Dai is a very he's fantastic City of the Wolves player, right? Been seeing him do some action there. Unfortunately, didn't qualify for EWC, but he might be looking still to qualify for SWC for the SNK World Warrior or World Finals or whatever it might be. I can't remember the name of it, to be honest. But he is a fantastic Hokotomaru player, so I wonder who he plays in this game. Maybe some Kimberly, maybe some more ninjas. There's this thing going around, right, that I like ninjas. I don't like ninjas, but apparently I play all the ninjas. So like, I play Kim.
I mean, it would make sense, you know, and ninjas are always annoying characters too, so.
Yeah, that's kind of the part I like, really. But like, you know, you got Kim I play, and then I've been playing some Mai recently, and she's a ninja. And I just like Mai. I just don't like her because she's a ninja, I just like her. And obviously I play Hokotomaru in City of the Wolves, and he's a ninja.
I mean, you know.
So there's a bit of a trend going on.
There's a pattern there.
There is. I don't mean for it to happen, it just happens to be the case. And someone's like, yeah, you love ninjas. I'm like, oh, this thing gonna go on about me being
No, the thing is, I love annoying characters and they just happen to be
ninjas. Yeah, exactly.
You know? So that's probably what it is.
And you like DJs?
Well, I only like one DJ so far, but there might be more. I already have really been playing Smash and now Street Fighter as fighting games. So in terms of variety, not the strongest guy around. I will be quite honest, but you know, I enjoy what I have already picked up quite a lot.
I see. All right,
I'm not a guy to run around playing different games.
All right. Oh, it's some video.
All right. And
Sherlock Ace.
I mean, the DJ is hovered.
It is.
But it's not locked yet. So
the thing is, right? Okay, so Ryu, I already thought he was one of the best Shotos in the game before he got buffed. And now he definitely is the best Shoto in the game. It's without a doubt. Yeah, and I mean, to me, Ryu's never been interesting, so I would never go Ryu. Bobbin on Jamie.
Oh, I'm down for that 100%. Jamie, a very rare character to see for sure. Although I have to say, I forget the player's name, but in Hassan Crush, the Jamie player has made a definite splash there. 18,
I forgot
17 or 18 year old.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know who
Yeah,
you're talking
Prodigy.
about.
You know, so we've seen some Jamie recently, but man, I can always use some more Jamie. I love that character in terms of spectator, at least. He's annoying to play against from time to time, but
Oh my god, he's so irritating.
Yeah, he
online
is.
Jamies are a bit rabid though, I have to say. Drive rush heavy punch or drive rush palm. Oh yeah, you're looking for drive rush something there. Dive kick gets counteracted there. A drink to boot, and I think that's very respectable. What you've got to really do is to kind of cling on to those drinks as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Get them going. Now you've got the 105% damage. Of course, Jamie's just like Kimberly, where he starts at 90% damage, right?
I know he's there.
Unlock some specials as well as you go along.
Especially the command grab there at level 3, the most important one, I would argue, at least. And then, of course, at level 4, you get all those beautiful tag combos, and there is the stun in the corner of that DI. Gets a little drink in there as well for a little bit of drive recovery, and the damage coming through. Look at that, coming through. There's the command grab I was talking about, and that will seal the deal.
Okay. All right.
Very nicely done there by Bobbin 360. And Sherlock Ace, of course, here on the Rio. We were kind of talking about, you know, playing different kind of games. Always good to take a more like fundamental space character like
really
Rio in there.
TP right there.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
what I mean. You know, fundamentals.
Fundamentals can take you so far though. I mean, it could make you a very strong player, but you've got to look for these enhancements on that, right? Now he's looking for that solar plexus. Beautiful stuff there. Takes him to the corner. That actually should be dead if he opts level 3 now. He's going to conserve it here. Careful though. He's got drive by level 3 waiting on his side.
I was about to say I like it because he had some HP to play with, but then, you know, Bobbin came back there for a little bit. Of course, with the CA, there's some massive damage on Jamie's CA right there. So a little bit of a dangerous prospect, but he made it work. There we go.
That beautiful low forward there into that Rekka. Excellent stuff there. Parrying away, and actually right now, does he need to make the approach? Not so much. He's got the corner. Great, now hold this positional advantage. Goes first throw, neutral jump gets...
Oh.
No, you got to give
more than that. No, you have to wait.
Level 3, no, you got to do something. He could have killed. I'm not joking, he could have killed.
You think?
Yes.
By like burning everything into level 3, but he still does it. There you go.
Great, thank you.
It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. You know, that's the pool's experience right there. Getting the perfect in the end.
And actually, you know what?
What?
He looked quite advantaged, that Sherlock Ace, for quite a while until suddenly Bobbin brought it back with his Jamie.
Yeah. He kind of looked a little bit flustered in the second round, but then it's just all Bobbin 360 there in the last one. Just running over him, really.
For sure, you've got to make sure that you're on top of things. Now in Burnout, actually, this is Bobbin's chance here to kind of capitalize on his Burnout.
Doesn't technically have a guaranteed stun available because level 1 not quite there for Sherlock Ace, and there's another damage coming through. Doesn't even get the Burnout off here.
I would have missed the DI.
Oh no! He missed!
He does, and now he's in Burnout. This is a scary situation because if he keeps up the level 1 breaking, comes right on through.
Nice.
Gorgeous stuff. Excellent, excellent stuff there. Because you know what? He recognized that, you know what? He's going to keep going for this, this Burnout sequence, right? I'm going to capitalize here and go for it. Excellent.
There we go. So good reactions there from Bobbin 360. Get another round on the board, and I mean Sherlock Ace kind of getting rocked a little bit right now.
Yes,
look at those that drive gauge now as well, very close to burn up, and gets a few hits in there, recovering a little bit and getting the power of emptiness in there as well.
With OD Hadouken, with the enhancement of the Denjin comes through. I mean, a bit too apprehensive, right? Okay, so I can see what Sherlock is looking for, but he's being a bit too... You're trying to read the mind a bit too much. Play more reactionary. Don't have to play so much towards, okay, I'm going to try and beat you out here in terms of me going first. DI.
Oh my goodness, okay, not quite in the corner, but nice anti-air man coming through here as well for Bobbin 360. Getting the combo start there as well. Level 2 is there, but can't really cancel anything. Trying to go for the level 1, meaning to see if Sherlock is going to press the button, but he's not. Getting the combo in there as well.
Okay,
He will not do it with the level 1 right there. And Sherlock Ace gets around on the board and preserves all 3 charges of that super meter.
Yeah. Oh my, and looking good here is the Jamie starting us off with. Bobbin's just kind of doing a little bit of work. Sherlock needs to do, let's jump in, hold your ground, positional advantage. Remember, you've got the Hadouken. He hasn't, well, he has got the Kai now, but almost on level 2 he will have it. He's got dive kick for now, but he's applying the pressure. The DI response, that is gorgeous. Great response. That would be a perfect if he hasn't got the great health here,
Yeah.
but he's going to go into breaking and take the round.
Trying to get some time on there to get the grey health recover potentially for that perfect. Right? No,
And he's got the
it's not
fans
gonna
up
be
behind.
Yeah,
I love that. You know what? I love that. You know, you got
Yeah,
your
that's
friends that
great.
support
Yeah.
you, right? They're cheering you on. Like, you know, I think that's great.
No, you
Good
gotta
to
have
see that.
your friends around, man. Even in pools, man. If you have some people behind you clapping for you, it always boosts. You
Yeah, a bit of motivation. You know what? And actually, can go the other way too.
know? It can definitely.
It could definitely.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was playing Street Fighter 4 and I was with just with Link at the time, and there was people cheering on the other guy. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna whoop his ass, mate. I'm gonna beat him up here. Make sure that you guys
Yeah.
all.
What are you cheering against me for?
Well, I did beat him, by the way, so I just want to point that out. But yeah, it was just funny because you really felt like everyone was against you at the time. Thinking, damn, all right. But yeah, there you go. That is Bobbin taking it on that Jamie. It was a bit scrappy at times, but I think Sherlock played well in some instances, but he really had to play a bit more reactionary, and that's something
Yeah.
that he was kind of missing out a little bit on. But that's okay, you know, we live and we learn. That's part of the games. You play casual, you can play casual, but your majors and come and enter tournaments. Even if you got 0-2, it's all a learning curve.
Especially if you play multiple games, man. Like it's always, you know, trying to get your
when you go from
headspace into the, you know, right.
Well, you mentioned that
order.
Sherlock was a Tekken player, right?
Yeah.
So if we've gone 3D game into like a, shall we say, 2D game.
Completely different,
Cool,
man. Like,
right, yeah, exactly.
Completely different vibe of gameplay and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
It's you know, I spectate from Tekken some Tekken from time to time, and I'm always like so confused,
Right.
man. I like it. It's very fun to look at, but I'm so confused.
Yeah, exactly. But we're going to get some familiar names next,
Oh,
I think.
hell.
An Angel versus Cole. This will be an interesting one because I think I've seen these guys play before.
Oh,
So,
that's a classic. That's a German classic right there. Cole always runs into Angel in bracket. That's like his bracket.
All right, is
demon.
that in the German brackets or is that in like offlines perhaps?
In offlines, most. I think generally, like in bracket, if these two are in a bracket or
Right,
the
right.
German brackets at
Right.
least, it's always gonna be.
We've got this handsome fella here.
Look at these two handsome fellas.
Big fan.
Yeah.
Oh, Cole as well. All right, well,
So Cole, I mean, while we have here, is it true that you always run into Angel in bracket?
and how 3 is the
Always.
out of 10?
Yeah.
10 out of 10, right? 3. We'll see how these guys get on. Good luck, boys.
Yeah. Good
I'll
luck.
see how you get on, right? So of course with the JP, Yon Angel and Cole with the Ken,
Yeah.
we might well see a Cammy perhaps. I've seen him on Cammy.
I haven't seen his Cammy in a long time.
The thing is, right, you got to think about counter picking as well. Like
Yeah.
Cammy does very well into JP, and if you actually got a remotely decent Cammy, I know it's Yon Angel we consider one of the top JPs in Europe, but Cammy's always a good kind of turn to go to. She's a good sub.
But then, of course, you can always turn it around and counterpick the Bison directly afterwards. You know, he has
He
been
could.
really working on that Bison recently.
All right,
Antunes,
yeah,
so.
he has absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
So it's always going to be that little back and forth going on, especially between the two. Especially you know if there's these two players who have played a lot against each other. There's always like almost they start with an extra layer already in the neutral. You know,
Right,
it's
right.
because they know what they want to do. You know how they play against each other. So it's not like kind of feeling each other. No, they know exactly how they play. You know.
there you go. Well, let's see how they get on then. We're going to get the Alpha 3. Have you got the new colours as well? 'Cause you know, there's some JP. If you chose correctly,
think
who would win Capcom Cup, you get the colours. So you get the extra 2, right?
I think most
That's based on the
everything is
person's account if they chose the right colours, so we don't know yet. We've got some purple though. That's all that matters because, you know, purple is my favourite colour.
All right.
Colour of royalty.
Yeah, no, I see it.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I got the purple shirt as well.
I mean, that's very little.
Purple shorts,
Purple
though. If you saw my shorts, you'll say, yeah, well, that's what you got to do. You got to be
Yeah.
moving like that.
And
Right.
I'm gonna be like over the top.
Can't be completely purple. But anyway, no smurfing around here. Straight into Yon Angel with the JP and Cole on the Ken, of course. Let's see how they fare.
Already getting pushed in the corner right here is Cole. Never a good position to be in, especially against the JP, though can set up a lot of those things, especially with the departure there. But okay, fighting his way out of the corner right there, restoring kind of this close range to mid-range that JP is kind of struggling in just a little bit. You can see the aggression coming through from the Ken right there. Right into the corner we go. Grab coming through as well. Is there going to be amnesia is the question though.
He pulls it out very last minute, does
Yeah.
Yon Angel. Then he starts spamming it. That's one thing you've noticed about him, because he'll be like, you know what, if I'm in a really sticky situation, I'm going to force you to guess. Alright, Cole's got a very good advantage here. Goes to that stand short, into that heavy, looking to chip away at that drive bar. You forget, you know, you're not just blocking, you're actually paying a price for it. And
Yeah.
drive bar is almost like your second health. Well, it is your second health bar. It really is.
Going all the way, getting the level 2 involved here as well. I
Back up
don't
for-
think that'll kill.
Going
but
up for
of course-
reset, possibly. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, there it is.
Yeah, I kind of saw that coming a mile away.
He kind of had to, right?
Yeah.
Putting it all on the line with the command grab right there, and I mean that's difficult to spot out here. There's so many purple stuff on the screen, man.
Yeah, we like a bit of purple, as I said. Right, level 3 on Cole's side now. What's he going to go for? Beautiful back dash shimmy into that short Tatsu. Gonna need a bit more than that. I would have liked to see the drive bar usage there, actually. So maybe perhaps even a level 1 or 2 spend, but right now, the positional advantage is for Yon Angel. He's got that departure on the screen and pops into shadow. Beautiful check with that Cloud Strong. Puts him right into the corner here. Now
There you go, full screen, baby. There you go. That's gonna be a tough task here to deal with for Cole, for sure. Getting caught by the departure spike there as well, and now trying to work his way out of the corner just a little bit. Actually, Angel giving him a little bit of space at least, but a nice check there on the forward dash is going to right, and I think level 2 is on the board here for Angel. Actually builds a level 3 as well, so.
Nice.
Wait. Oh no, it was level 2. Never mind.
Yeah,
I got confused by that, mate.
It's
But
okay,
still,
yeah, it's all
same
confusing.
thing.
It's all
Different,
purple, that's why.
yeah, different thing, same outcome.
So there's been times where Cole has had actually a really good advantage, but he's been too respectful. That's what I'm seeing right now. He's been way too respectful of the JP, and of course JP's quite scary on wake up, but you just got to really play into kind of forcing him to answer you. And that's where Yon Angel has actually been capitalizing. In instances like this, right? He goes to the parry, gonna go for, back medium punch.
Man.
That is dead, by the way.
That
He's gonna go into doesn't even need to go into front of Bog, actually. Gets a full string and had drive bar to boot as well. Great stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, as you said, you know, if you're too respectful, then you just gonna give JP like free time and space to do whatever he wants. And
That's
if he gets the time to set up, you're already in a bad spot, right? So you really have to try to get in there. And usually, kind of very good character for that. Of course, you can't run in blindly, right? You're gonna get caught by those projectiles coming through. But if you find a smart way to use Ken's mobility there to get in, definitely can work out in Cole's favor. Definitely has to do it now because that set is running away from him.
I like that step kick, but gets punished and answered with Lavushka, and actually he's going to force him into the corner. Departure set up on screen.
Yep.
We're going to go to full string. Here we go, baby. Departure once again, and such a manipulative tool of the screen. You have to be really wary, and that's why he walks back. He walks up to the corner, however, that should be dead.
Yeah.
And there you go, and that is Yon Angel taking out, I would say convincingly, but there were definitely opportunities for Cole
Oh,
to kind
100%.
of capitalize, right?
But still, I mean, Angel, he's not seed 1 for no reason, you know. He
Well,
is
absolutely.
definitely making good work of Cole right there, getting that
Definitely.
set on. Staying in the winner's side, and Cole is going to drop down to lose.
It's a
But
bit of an
it
early loser side for Cole, I
It
would
is
say.
though already, as if I see it correctly, it
settings.
is already a top 16 qualifier there. So
Oh, is it actually?
yeah. I
Top
think-
16.
I'm fairly certain.
Oh, I thought it was.
Wait, let me check.
It should be pools, right? For now, I don't believe it is.
No, it is.
So we'll see.
But we go from pools to
Top
top
32.
16. No, it is mistakenly called top 32. I think.
Oh,
it's
is
top
it? Okay. Well, either way, nonetheless, that's some good stuff from Yon Angel. Cole.
qualification in any case. you
Well,
know.
either way, you're getting further down the bracket. That's all that matters. But after that, we're going to see. Oh, yeah, we're going to see some semi, Mr. Well, he's not been so
Alright.
much Mr. Burnout. I used to call him Mr. Burnout, right? And I think he heard that too many times. He may have got a bit disturbed by that. So
Possibly.
he definitely has been working on routes which are more optimal in terms of keeping him in the drive bar range, right? Because he's picked up on it. He has been learning it, even though he's known to be one of the crazy players, right?
It is top 16.
Okay,
So
great.
Angel already in top 16 winners.
Great.
Good position to be in.
Yeah,
for sure.
oh, for sure, yeah. You're only a couple away from top 8. The thing is, right, Semi's been working on the burnout, right? So he's like, I don't want to put myself in burnout out of my own volition. So now he's definitely been improving. Let's see what Dazuma's got. I've not seen Dazuma enter many brackets. I know they're a Lily player.
Right, you
But I'm
said that
intrigued to
earlier.
see how they fare against someone like Semi. Because Semi is considered one of the stronger, and if not one of the favourites to take World Warrior for Germany as well.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Hessen Crash also had a very nice performance in the bracket with I think he came third or second. Wait, was it?
He came second, I
Was it Demi versus Halibel?
Halibut
France?
took it, and actually, I think it was
Yeah.
it was third, I believe, and Yon Angel came second.
Right.
Yes, so yeah, you're right. So it was Semi that came third. Semi actually won outplayed in January. Was it January? I don't even remember. February, perhaps. It was this year. Semi won the tournament, so he has taken a few tournaments for himself.
Oh, yeah.
It's now about actually performing today and this weekend for semi.
So I almost like to see the guy around, very friendly guy as well. You know,
Semi is
always
lovely.
has a smile on his face.
You'd imagine, why does he play like a nutcase, but he's like one of the nicest guys you know?
Maybe that's why, you know. You gotta get that energy into some way. You
Oh
know?
God, well, you got to, yeah, exactly, the outlet.
gotta have an outlet, you know.
Yeah,
that's what
that's
I mean.
right, yeah. But
Maybe that's
nonetheless,
it, you know.
Possibly, channeling all that energy into the gameplay.
That's why you play annoying characters too.
Yeah, but I just want to annoy people. That's what I
Oh.
live with that. I don't care if I win or lose. That's the funny thing.
Okay.
I just want to annoy you. And if I've annoyed you, I've achieved
You're
something.
happy.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
happy. I don't
alright.
care. Yeah, that's how that's literally how I play. Like, I don't.
The devil himself.
Yeah, I mean, well, we try. But I've not cared for a while. I mean, there's instances where I've cared a little bit more recently because I've been playing. If I'm active, then I'll play a bit more passion, a bit more concerned
All right.
in terms of my gameplay. Like Evo, I cared a little bit more. And there was like a City, there was a Hessen Crash where I played, I cared a little bit more. So I could feel like my
So-
nerves hit a little more.
You're actually trying to like win and not only annoy. Or...
Let me try a little bit more, yeah.
Yeah.
But I have to hold back the troll a little bit too, because that's overwhelming, you know.
No, I see it.
That can you know? Like, do you know if you play Ultimate Marvel vs Capcom 3?
No, I haven't.
All right, so there's
But
there's character called
from what
Phoenix.
I've seen, it's like super fast and everything. Like the
Very
game
fast.
itself.
Yeah, there's Phoenix, right? And when she turns into Phoenix mode, she goes, "I can't control it." That's me. That's literally,
Okay,
yeah.
I see.
That's literally me. Yeah, I can't control it. She
I
turns
don't
into
know what to
Phoenix.
do with all this power.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. But anyway, Semi and Doom, and we're gonna get Bobbin again. Sorry, mind you, versus Bogus, and Bogus is Scotland. It's great to see Bogus here. He's actually a Grand Blue player, if I'm not mistaken. So that's good to see.
To be, you told me earlier he's playing.
Yeah, he plays Blanca. He
right?
plays Blanca. That's right.
From the land of Scotland. I
Scotland.
believe. Yeah.
Scottish. But the thing is, I'm an honorary Scot.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, because they always let me in their tournaments. They have like an online weekly.
Oh, they let you in.
They're like, yeah, but he's an honorary Scot. I'm basically, if I'm not English, I'm Scottish. That's basically what it turns out to be. But shout out to my
Do you have a decent Scottish accent?
No, I don't. No.
No, okay.
No.
No, I don't either.
Yeah, but they got some tournaments going. I believe they got some tournaments happening recently as well. So they got some big tournaments happening. I know they had Neutral Mania last year. Shout out to my homie Link Nova who took that as well. They do try to run, the regular bigger tourneys. It's quite fragmented. Is our UK space because we have a UK in terms of London space. We have Merseyside, which is in Liverpool. We have SMBF, which is in Bristol. We also have Midlands, the Hyper Combo in Leicester. So this is
So it's like the kind of spotty in terms
yeah, exactly. Because UK
Like
is so
bubbles.
big, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's hard to get everyone together. Also, Birmingham. Shout out to Versus Fighting next week. So Justin will be running that with his team. I'll be commentating there. You see me there. I think they've announced that, so that's a bit of a leak there. Sorry, guys.
Is
But,
that advertisement on my crossover?
Well. Shout out to Crossover, of course. We love Crossover though. It was a good time.
No,
Yeah, I
100%.
was invited last year to commentate for Street Fighter 6. I was really privileged to be back here again. And it's great to see some, German action because I think you Germans also have a bit of fragmented that kind of scene as well.
Yeah. It's always you have this NRW bubble which we're in right now.
Okay.
Which is like where like
The
the
Vermilion
most
side, I think it is, right?
yeah?
Vermilion. I think the
yeah,
branding is
they're all,
cool.
all up from here, yeah. And the most concentration of people is also like in NRW, right? So that's the most people. Then we have the Berlin scene as well.
Okay.
We have a little scene in Hamburg as well going on, then in southern Germany as well, and eastern Germany, but these are typically a little bit smaller. But yeah, it's always very spotty as well, and that's why having these bigger tournaments in NRW is so good because like in the middle of Germany, so people have less way to go. Because if we were to do one, let's say in
I actually
northern
thought a
Germany,
few
then the
Berlin-
people in Bavaria,
Yeah.
that have a hard time.
Yeah, I saw a few Berlin stickers actually lying around. Like Berlin.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not familiar. Maybe I have to come visit one day, but I'm already traveling so much as it is. I'm getting I'm a bit tired. I'll be honest.
No, I see that. I see that. I have that as well. When I was doing more Smash, I was traveling from here and there and everywhere as well, and it can get exhausting pretty quickly if you don't take a break or something at some point.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
yeah.
All right. So let's see how these boys fare. It's a release Bogus, Bobbin, quarter Jamie once again. I do think Bogus is quite a strong Blanca. He's got some instances of strong play, but I've not seen him always hit the top 8s or further down the bracket. He can do well enough to get through pools, but making it further is a little bit more challenge for him.
Might be his breakout performance, you know, today and tomorrow.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
this
for sure.
crossover will be his time, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
You never know.
Still waiting on Semi though, and the Doom. Where are those guys? Semi,
Where-
come on, baby, where are you?
Yeah, where are the players?
Look at him.
What happened?
We're waiting for you. Yeah. Are you guys playing or what? Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been talking, and you guys are just standing around. Can you believe it?
we're stalling for time right now. Come on, guys.
Oh dear. I think maybe someone needs to tell them or direct them.
Possibly.
Maybe. But we'll get those guys in stream here, production. They're just standing around. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna slap them into gear. No,
Yeah.
it's alright. Not your fault. I'm not blaming you. Don't worry. Oh my goodness. Right, they're like, yeah.
They're just sitting around watching us trying to stall for time, man.
Listen, one of the hardest
Trying
things
to-
about commentary is actually filling time. Like,
Get off.
the Red Bull.
Get
Are we
off.
even sponsored by Red Bull? Like, shout out to Red Bull. You better sponsor us next year. That's what I'm saying. But that's one of the harder things about commentary, where people don't understand that.
Stalling for time.
It's quite easy, yes, stalling for time. We just talked a load of nonsense just for your entertainment, but whether it's
I hope it
interesting or
was
not,
entertaining at least.
I hope it was exactly. That's the purpose. We make it entertaining,
Yeah.
right? But all right, let's see how these guys fare.
Yeah.
And,
You know, screw the players. We're going to talk about commentary struggles right now. You know,
Commentary struggles.
they've had their chance, you know?
Oh my, well, being a player and a commentator is another. I'm happy to be invested in commentary.
Yeah. No, same here.
Yeah, like right now. But if I were to play, I probably wouldn't commentate. So it's one or the other for me. I can't do both. It's very tricky.
Yeah. No,
play casually,
usually
but-
what happens if we have players that also do commentary is that they do commentary in pools, but then when they get, you know, higher in the bracket, they're usually
Yeah.
just not gonna do
Yeah,
any
so
top
like
and top 8 stuff.
a UFA, for example, I made top 8 in Street Fighter 4, and I was commentating at the same time, so I had to like be on and off bracket.
Did they? Oh, really?
Yeah, and
Did you actually do
lucky for
commentary
them, yeah, I had to commentate while I was playing.
Damn.
And I was like, well, we got someone else to cover when I was playing, but like, lucky my stick wasn't working. I actually got top 8 with a broken stick, by the way. Just want to point that out. So I mean, not too bad, but. But I was like, okay, I actually would have made it further in the bracket if my
Yeah.
pick wasn't broken, because I was doing certain things like, oh, it's not coming out. I was like, okay, whatever.
It takes the focus off as well, you know, it takes the focus
Yeah.
off of commentary, you know, you're in the headspace, you know, talking about all the stuff,
Yeah.
and then you go back to bracket and you're in the headspace, try to play, you get out of your commentary headspace, get into your player headspace, and
Yeah.
then you switch him up again.
Yeah,
It's like,
I kind of
man,
low-key was happy that my stick was not working because I got to enjoy the commentary instead.
Yeah.
So that was great. But like maybe next
And then
time.
you didn't say, you know, it was because I was, you know, too bad or something because I had the commentary. It's
I-
like, no, my stick didn't
It
work.
actually
you know, so-
didn't work. I didn't make a deal of it about it because I don't want to take away the person's victory.
Yeah, I know what not to say.
Alright, regardless, let's get into the next round of pool.
There it is.
Yeah, this is Wave A, we're still on. Winners, Semi absolutely is. And we're going to get Semi versus the Doom. Okay, so Semi, of course, on the Ryu. I've not actually seen him play many other characters or try any other characters.
I don't think I've
only-
ever seen him play any
Yeah, I
character.
think he may have dabbled here and there, but Ryu is the choice here for him. And the Doom on the Lily. Gonna go for that OD win
With the
stock.
worst costume as well. What is that? What is that cap? I mean, I know it's like a, I think, traditional Mexican cap, I think.
Yeah.
But,
I'm not
dude,
entirely
it's-
sure.
I'm-
Got the war clubs. that's
I'm
it.
not about it.
Yeah, the thing about Lily also does quite well in terms of stocks. Once you got stocks, you can definitely counteract the fireballs.
Oh, yeah.
A bit faster on the Denjin one. The overhead comes through. That actually is going to be hurting. The Denjin charge wants through. Actually,
wow!
So Semi has definitely been doing some labbing.
The
Yeah.
laser. It's just too fast now.
Absolutely.
Even if you were to take the non-hitbox charge on the win stocks, I think it would have been fast enough. Just because that Denshin Hadouken is just zooming across the screen, man.
Absolutely.
Oh! Was knocked on there coming through,
No,
but of course
jumping.
Lily getting knocked away as well. But now it's all Semi here. They get the pressure on, getting that drive meter. Look at how much that does. Nice sweep
Beautiful
there. What a
whip.
whip punish on that.
Gorgeous whip punish. Gorgeous whip punish. I like that feint into that windstock. One thing I just want to kind of see him use a bit more. If you're going to go for jump ins here, great MP by the way. Looking for Brian, he's going to force it. There you go.
There you go. And oh yeah, oh my goodness, trying, yeah, baiting out a button right there as well, getting that little step back, low forward, everything, getting the chip in the end as well for the win. Good stuff there from Semi going into
Great stuff, yeah. Want to see the Doom come in with a bit more like the great spin. It can be very ambiguous. You can actually cross up with it as well. You might see him use it. It's very good actually. If he goes for windstock into the Condor dive as well, you can counteract some of the kind of that gameplay that Semi might be looking for in terms of anti-airing. There you go. He tried to go for it. Unfortunately, he was ready with the cross cut. So you got to counter it.
Like the drive reversal to push Sammy back into the corner though, but getting right back out with that Tatsu. And now, okay, high lane coming
Oh
through
my.
here, interrupting all the pressure coming through here from Sammy. And yeah, he can just beat it up in that level 1 for the finisher. Just spend the cash, man, get the round. Making this very, very hard to come back from.
Yeah,
I mean,
a speedy progress right here from Semi here, and looking to fight back a little bit. Condor fire right through. Alright, Mexican Typhoon.
that's what I like, you know, mixing that command grab from time to time. Keep Sammy guessing, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to keep him in his toes. But right now, on his toes.
Okay.
Great touch. He could have killed there. Use your drive bar. Don't conserve
I
it.
mean,
Don't be greedy.
they used this drive bar there.
Well, you could have used it before.
Yeah,
Why are
you
you going to
could've.
go for another guess for? Right?
It worked out in the end, you know.
It worked out.
So it's all good, you know. You gotta sometimes you just gotta take those.
And drive reversal, good choice there.
Fairly certain that Bogus also knew that, you know, that probably should have been his round at that point. But
Yeah.
still, you know, made it work afterwards. But now level 3 you're on board for Lily. Level 2 build
Great
for
overhead.
the Rio overhead coming through. For the combo in the corner, getting the DP in
That's
there as
dead.
well for the extra damage. There is the combo
into
as the
level 3.
DP for the level 3 build right into the Shinsho Ryuken. And that's going to seal the deal. Sammy is going to
Excellent stuff there from Semi. Very convincing. There was a few drops for Tadoom, and even like kill opportunities not really capitalized on, unfortunately. And that's where you see Semi, who showed you how to finish the game, right?
Oh, I did say
Comes
Bogus,
through.
didn't I? I meant it. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. No.
Nobody caught that.
No, it's
Not,
all right.
I didn't mention it later.
All right, we don't correct co-commentators here. I don't do that.
No,
All right.
no.
All right, someone else coming through instead of Bobbin there. So Bobbin, unfortunately, may not have made it the distance. Got Bogus coming through next. That is going to be the final round of Wave A, I believe that is. And we might
Fairly certain. I think this was also a qualifier for top 16 right there that we just watched. So that was Semi also advancing right into there.
Okay, so Semi definitely doing some good stuff there.
Yeah.
As expected, I mean, Semi, I do expect to make top 8 today.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's not without taking there. But we are going to get Release Bogus versus Skrix. That's more German. Can you pronounce that for me? Skemeric?
Which one?
Skemeric?
Schmerik.
Schmerik.
Yeah.
Schmerik, there we
Or
go.
Schmierig.
Yeah.
I am assuming his name's like Erik or something close, so it's gonna be Schmierig.
So he's just smearing you with the Eric.
If you want, no, I'm not okay.
I don't know. I'm just trying to make something up here. We gotta play on the words. Right. So
I don't know if like Schmierig is a good way to phrase. Oh, it's not even qualify. It's winners quarters of the pools still. So
Alright.
Bobbin 360 is gonna wait for the winner of this
wait.
one.
All right. Yeah. So this will be winner semis for this one, I believe, for Wave A. Final round of Wave A. Is that correct?
No, it's winners quarters right there.
Oh, okay.
So-
We might need to correct that on the stream. So we've got
Yeah.
our stream information.
So this is this is winners quarters, and then Bobbin 360 is waiting for the winner.
is
That
he
for
playing
the
mine now?
top 16 qualifier.
Who's
I
playing?
mean,
Someone's playing. Oh, okay. I was gonna say. All right. Bogus on the other side. Gonna get the Blanca.
so that's Schmierig on the Mai and Bogus, as we said earlier, on the Blanca. Interesting for sure. Always a treat to see Blanca because not a very popular character, of course. You know, Mana
Thank
RD
God.
showing it off.
Yeah, we don't want to see him.
You're not a fan?
I've never been a fan of Blanca. He's
Alright.
annoying. Oh, go to the
no,
wild hunt there.
no,
Great
sorry,
start.
no, I'm not letting you get away with this. You said he's annoying.
Yeah, he's annoying.
Yeah, but I mean, that's your thing. That's what you
Yeah,
do.
but he's annoying. I don't care. I don't want to deal with him. I can be annoying. Doesn't mean I have to deal with annoying things.
Okay, well, I mean, I can see it. I also don't like Blanca, you know, in terms of playing against him. But you know, as a spectator, you know, with the level 2 and everything, I like it. You know, you can definitely get some swords going. But oh man, Schmierig kind of struggling right now. Get that punish counter hit right there off the Blanca ball, and the round is going to go towards Release Bogus right there. Scotland so far reigning supreme. But we'll see how Schmierig is going to get that in there. Of course, Mai definitely has some tools to deal with the Blanc. Have to be careful about using those fans though, because can definitely be dodged away from.
We love some Maya as well. I really like Maya.
I don't.
I never had an issue with her anyway because I think Kim wins the matchup. And when I
Well,
played Kim,
I mean, that's just a you thing.
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's personal preference, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, Bogus is doing very well representing us. Where's the Scot?
Oh, okay.
I hope he told some of the Scots that he's playing right now because actually we've got a lack of UK representation in this tournament this weekend. So he is part of our UK
We got two in the play.
Yeah, exactly.
You could have been one of them.
I could have been, but I'm on the commentary side of things, so I'm not representing with this end.
Yeah. Still, you know. Alright, okay. Getting some of that pan in there, of course, has the flame socks there available as well after the level 1, getting rid of that DI stun attempt in the corner. Oh my goodness, what ADP right there.
Oh,
both there's now in burner.
that's it.
That could be the option, and there it is, actually the level 2 coming. Oh my goodness, what a comeback right there.
Fantastic.
From Schmerik, that was beautiful stuff.
Beautiful, beautiful comeback there. Really, really like that because actually it shows composure, it shows understanding of the game actually, because you can be very easily lost in the mix, and actually just because you're on a large deficit doesn't mean you're necessarily out. Right?
Yeah, especially
Great
against
stuff.
Blanco, can mix you up so many ways. You know, if it's only just one hit, he's gonna find it at some point to get around all of that, getting around on the board. But now you're ending up in this final round, and now you're getting blasted by the Blanca install.
Absolutely goes to that DI, bit risky there. And Kagura no
Oh, no, it didn't hit.
He actually conserved it. So he actually, if he got hit for
Yeah.
as a
He
punishment,
would have got the flame stocks, right?
He would have lost the flame stocks, absolutely. But Bogus is on the hunt right here, looking for an opportunity now. Gonna abuse it. Okay, I like it. That was very risky. Throw the fans out. Abuse your fans more. Fans is fantastic.
Especially with flame stocks
Burn
on
out,
here. Going for the
burn
only fan,
stuff out.
burning himself out though, and that will do it.
Yeah, you can't be burning yourself out though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Drive bar is like another health bar. Oh,
And of course, Mai is a very drive-hungry character for sure, especially if you want to get those projectiles on board. Not sure what's going on.
all right.
But
They're
okay, we're
continuing.
getting back
That's
into
fine.
it.
They're getting into it. That's
Yeah.
not a problem. But low on drive bar already is Bogus. Looking for an opportunity here. All right. So what he's actually got to do, use a few more. I think he's a bit scared of the Blanca slide.
I think so as well.
You don't want to take that. It's a big OT for Blanca, but actually test him first.
Yeah, you gotta test it. It's a very high-risk, high-reward move, so you gotta have to get him to press it first.
Yeah, I think it's like minus 20, like minus
It's
20
like
more.
super
Right,
minus. You can press every button in the world for that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I like that, but then charge that into a fan. He's got to be a bit more aggressive here.
I like that the OD fans are coming through a little bit more now. And
Oh, he's
now
opportunity to
Blanca in the
punish.
border. Oh,
No, he got it killed.
still get some good damage on the board though, but it's gotta be the
That's
command
not
coming
dead.
through that. Don't think that kills, not quite yet. No, there's
Another
another
one.
grab off the light Blanca ball. Always so hard to react to.
Yeah. Great stuff there. And Bogus looking good for this set here. The drive rush in, the OD Blanca ball up. Opportunity. Yes, great chase down there. And he
Yeah,
goes for the
lovely.
anti, chasing that jump, that back jump.
Now
Not letting him
getting
get away
the
with it.
level 2 install there as well. Lightning Beast on the board here, let's see. What these Bogus can do here. The Blanca getting some more damage in there. Look at that. The Blanca jump was on the ground there.
Oh,
No, but
nice.
that's going to be the reversal coming through. Oh no, burning himself out. So trying to get there, but gets a level 2
Fan, needs one
actually.
fan. Ah, burn it back, burn it back. No DP.
Oh, what a
Damien-
trick though! Ah, but he can't quite do it.
Schmerik.
Wasn't quite enough. Schmerik, he really had some good scenes in there. You know, the comeback in the last game right there. And of course, had some good checks. The DPs on the Blanca ball
Yeah.
were absolutely insane. But it wasn't quite
Yeah.
enough. Too many burnouts, I think, personally there.
And
Forcing
out of his own
himself into
volition,
it.
yeah, he put himself into burnout, and actually, that was his opportunity to kind of bring it back. Because if you
Yeah.
keep yourself out of burn, well, in drive range, drive bar range, you don't put yourself in a question straight away because you're chippable by that point, and that's death.
Yeah.
And you don't want that. But yeah, I think we're going to go into a short 5-minute break, and I think we're going to swap me out for some lovely caution.
Yeah.
But
Caution's
we're
gonna
going
be
to wave B
joining
as well.
me. Huh?
Yeah, caution will be joining you. We're good. Starting off with wave B. We are 1 minute break,
1
so don't go
minute break.
anywhere,
Gotta be
alright?
quick.
Don't go get the drink quickly. And caution's gonna swap with me. Alright, so see you shortly. 1 minute.
See ya. All right, welcome back. I have swapped out one Brit for the next. Got Caution in there, joining me for Wave B here of Street Fighter 6. How are you doing today, man?
Man, I'm doing fantastic. Been looking forward to this pretty much the entire day. We're also familiar with each other as well. We've seen each other 2 years ago on Crossover. I was there for Street Fighter. You were there for Super Smash Bros.
Yeah,
back
exactly.
in the day.
But now I'm here.
Now you're here. Now you're
go.
on the good side.
I still enjoy my Smash from time to time, but yeah, I mean, Street Fighter 6 is my new love right now. I'm so into it.
It's definitely good. It's very popular.
Yeah.
Like compared to like Street Fighter 5, for example, I think Street Fighter 6 actually did a really good job targeting their audience.
No, I agree.
And in terms of like from a spectator perspective,
I love it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so nice. Like all the visuals they just hit, man. It's so good.
It does. It definitely does. And yeah, like regardless of that, I think Smash is cool as well. Never got into it, but
No, I appreciate it though. Like we had in the past a little bit of a divide going on, but I really feel like that has shrunk quite a lot. Like there used to be some genuine hate between the two communities, the Smash scene and the rest of the FGC scene. But I think there's still some banter here and there. But that's the fun thing, right? So banter is fine.
you know what's funny? It's funny that you're saying like the FGC scene versus the Smash scene.
No, yeah, that's what I mean.
It was like Smash is not a fighting game.
It used to be different, but now I feel like it's more like one. I specifically said the rest of the FGC. Okay, and I said that with purpose.
Yeah, so you're putting us beneath Smash. Is
No,
that what it is?
no.
I get it.
No,
I don't think you're gonna have a great time on
No, I
Street Fighter.
said, I want to put it on the same level. You know, I see just not the bug. Just getting into this one.
Getting into it.
Guys, just very quickly clarify.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put everyone on the same level. I'm gonna enjoy our time, no matter what game we play.
Absolutely, that's what we're here for. We're here for some good old Street Fighter, and my boy Jamie is on the screen.
Let's go. Is that what you said? You play?
That is my main
Let's
character.
go.
Absolutely.
All right.
Very excited for Sagat, but besides that, Jamie is definitely a cool character. I think they did a really good job with emphasizing on like the drunken boxing environment.
Oh, yeah.
That being said, his drinking mechanic is still rough. Like everything is like unlocked behind your drinking level. So sometimes like you don't feel like a complete character from the start, and that's what's holding him back as well.
Yeah, but I mean, if you get those strings on board, especially level 3, I feel like it's really better chips, you know, towards Jamie right there. Getting that command grab, getting the increased damage, all that good stuff. Oh man, that Empire was not it. Coming through with the knees right there. Making that safe a little bit. Guys, tech coming through here from Jamie as well. Keeping himself alive. Burn on our Blanka side, but what a dodge away from that engage. It's going to be a first loss for Blanka.
Blanka's also such a tough character to deal with, and it's just a matchup check. It's a knowledge check as well, you know. If you're not ready for him, it's hard to deal with him for sure. Especially in this variant. Like, I told about it before, Blanka is completely different in Street Fighter 6 compared to all of the other versions. Definitely the best version in my opinion as well. One of them being the Blanka Chandal.
Yeah.
Look at that extension as well, and now you have to guess again. But he says, let it rip.
Yeah, I'm not guessing. I'm going to get that invincibility in there, but man, the engage coming through here once again. He can just meter dump on him. Get that basic drive cancel combo in there, and that's going to do it.
Straight getting into it once again, and also dying with like full level 3. That feels bad.
That's
definitely does. And look at it, straight off the bat here, it has to deal with the save jumps. Really, there's not really an option for him to get anything going. He's getting his first string, trying to get another, trying to be greedy.
You can't, man, you can't.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
the cross up on the command grab. All right, I see you.
Oh wow, regular arrow kick. It's the parry. He's got a lot of drive gauge as well, so now he actually has to maintain pressure. Gets the counter hit. No conversion, unfortunately.
At least the drive parry in there as soon as the Blanka ball is coming through, saving some of that drive gauge. But man, there's some good reaction on that. I think it's even trying to go for the perfect parry, but of course that is made a little bit more difficult. You have to go the right direction. And the fade coming through, definitely working out in Blanka's favor, but nice anti-air coming up and an invincible reversal, and that's gonna be the round.
It's unfortunate because you can definitely see he's abusing the Blanka ball at fullest. What you actually can do in Jamie's case, just use 2MP, crouch medium punch, if you time it correctly, you get a punish counter, you can get Bakai or anything like that. He has to punish Blanka ball. You can't let him get away with it. This goes back in. He's trying to bring too much as well, and he sniffs it out. He actually putting the pressure on him. This is not looking good.
It is, man, and this is for top 16 as well, and that's going to do it. Release Bogus. He's going to make his way right into top 16. Good stuff here on the Blanca. Just running over our poor Jamie player, man. I mean, and that's the difficulty. You know, you try to get some time to get those strings going, but Blanca especially, he can just zoom over the screen, interrupt you directly, man, and it's so difficult to get that going.
Yeah, his Blanca ball is like, you gotta think of like two options mainly. There's the light Blanca ball, they're just trying to whiff and throw you.
Yep.
If you react to that, you can just react with jab. You'll beat it out. The heavy one is safe on block. You have to interrupt it with normals or anything like that. It's too risky because he went for like light kick, arrow kick. Very risky to do that. If he gets wrong, they go for light. You get punished very hard.
Yeah.
But you can get so much conversions off of like 2 MP. That's the way to do it. But hey, it's easier to say it when I'm sitting over here instead of over there.
100%. I had that experience yesterday, actually. You know, if you guys seen it, there was an exhibition yesterday on Street Fighter 6, and I actually got to play on stage. If you are on stage, man, it does something with you.
It does.
It's not only if you're in bracket, but on stage specifically. It makes you so nervous. You know, I've been dropping combos left and right. Of course, I'm not a top player or anything, but still, man, you feel it, man. It's incredible.
There are also moments where it can work in your favor.
Oh, but
weirdly enough,
pumps you up. You know?
when I was at Crossover 2022, I think it was in Cologne. It was still Street Fighter 5, and I was playing Dan. Dan had a lot of infinite combos in 5. So obviously the crowd was cheering along to like see the combo. And funnily enough, their cheering helped me like get the rhythm.
timing.
It was fantastic. So like, keep it up, boys. Keep shouting at me. It was great.
Making sure that to instruct the crowd to start in the right timing, you know. So
I had a great time. I was in top 16 winners with Dan. I was able to do an infinite combo on stream. You know, even though I didn't make it top 8, I was satisfied.
That's worth 100%.
Never forget that. All right, who do we got?
It seems like we got Yosh and Dai now finally here. Sad to see that isn't Leas, because my boy Leas got beaten by Dai 2-1 in the round before. He winners round 1, and now we have winners quarters here. Yosh versus Dai. Because Yosh, mainstay in the German scene, always has good performances. Lots of characters he plays.
Yosh is my nemesis, man.
Is he?
He's the one that kept me out of top 8 winners in 2022.
Damn, really? Alright.
Yeah. So, I'm not gonna be biased, obviously. I can't.
I mean, I would allow it.
As a player, I would. But as a commentator, that doesn't seem fair. But it seems like we're going to get... No, I just got baited. I want to see Sagat on stream.
Yeah, he does play Sagat a whole lot since he came out, so...
I'm loving Sagat as well. Like, I think they did a pretty decent job, but what people are most complaining about is they got pretty much rid of his low tiger shot. Like, he used to have 3 strings of low tiger shot.
Yeah, it's a little bit different now. We'll see. I mean, it seems like Dai is rocking the Terry. If I see that correctly. Is it Yosh on the Terry?
Someone in the chat saying other caster is kind of quiet. If you can look at that would be great. I'm not sure who the other caster is.
I think it might be. I'm not 100% sure. I know who the other caster is. Maybe if you guys can let our production know in chat, that would be amazing.
Let us know in the chat. That would be very appreciated. In the meantime, we got Terry versus Akuma. Terry definitely got some buffs recently.
Yeah, got the new outfit as well, you know, getting some of that drip in there.
It's like a little kid when you get new shoes.
Yeah.
You feel like you're faster, so when you're
100%.
you definitely feel like you're stronger. That being said, you're up against Akuma, glass cannon, but so much damage in the
That's
so many options, and look at that, right off the bat, 6MK.
Stuff, yeah, just getting those pokes in there. I mean, at that amount of HP, just gotta get one more hit, you know. A little bit of an awkward setup there in the middle at the start of this second round, but man, that perfect gonna put you in a good mood for the set.
Oh, absolutely, you're going to feel confident after that, but oh man, he left so much damage on the table. Very unfortunate. Yeah, definitely struggling to get in against Yosh here. Yosh in full control right now as well.
Very nice good low, getting that combo involved. I think he can build level 3 of this. Yeah, there it is. Coming through right now. And oh my goodness!
All right. Even want to see he was alive.
I was like, nah. It's like, next. I don't want to see that cutscene. Get me out of this. I mean, you know, I feel it a bit, you know, I can see it.
Yeah, it was a pretty fast set, not gonna lie. Question is now, is he going to stick with Terry?
I mean,
Well, if he does have another character, maybe he'll switch.
yeah, I talked with Rose earlier. Dai, definitely a multi-game player, plays a lot of different fighting games, very good in every single one of them as well. Always makes top of bracket most of the time. Now switching to the Kimberly, definitely like what a switch from Terry, man. Like that's different.
Yeah, that being said, even though Akuma is a Yoss mechanic character, low health as well, Kimberly having so many options to mix you up, you know, a couple of mix-ups and it might be over for Yosh. Let's see, we already see the difference right away. Pressure is now being put onto Yosh.
Getting some of that demon raid in there though. Akuma, of course, has his own mix-ups there as well, especially with that. Oh my goodness, did it be on reaction for the punish?
Tried to bait him out, but it almost worked.
Almost though. The punch counter still came through.
Even though pressure is getting to Yosh, he's not anti-airing every single jump anymore. But that being said, health is dropping as well for Dai. And what happens if you're out of health? You know, the game's ends for you right there.
You get knocked down and then you wake up into a demon raid mix-up. Guess for round, I guess. You know, it's a bad time for sure. Dai getting engaged on once again.
Yeah.
Oh, the adamant fist got him straight to the corner.
Yosh is also just challenging every single thing from Dai, and he's getting away with it as well. A lot of counter hits on the crouching jab, full conversions, then shifts the momentum in his favor, and now Dai once again stuck here in the corner. Eats another throw, not much to guess here.
Alright.
Good drive reversal though.
A little bit of a panic option there working out for sure, but oh man, that's a whiff. And a good punish there with the throw as well. That's a quick 2-0 for Yosh on the Akuma. Good stuff, definitely there. Showing why Yosh is a very high-seeded player in this bracket. Definitely see him making top 8 for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yosh, you know, very familiar for the crossover community here. Has been present as long as I can remember. He's mainly played Akuma as well.
German scene in general, this guy has been around.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can tell he's an Akuma player, like performing solid.
I mean, he's a very cool guy to hang out with. You know, we went to get some food yesterday after everything was done as well with Yosh and a few other guys, and Cole was in there as well. So it was a fun time. And yeah, he's just a cool guy, man. And he was actually a coach in our exhibition match yesterday as well.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah, it was Cole, Yosh, and Sunset Law who were doing the coaching for us noobs. You know.
That sounds good for us noobs. Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, no, it was just a fun time, man.
Yeah, and like sometimes it's not even bad to start later, because like when I started playing 6, I've been playing a lot of before Sagat came out. I was playing Street Fighter 4 Sagat.
Okay.
Probably the worst choice I've ever made, because I was doing so much Street Fighter 4 take on defense or anything like that.
Oh, okay, I don't see.
Oh, okay. Is that better?
Yeah.
Maybe it's fixed.
A bit louder, yeah.
Okay,
sure.
perfect. So like, you know, if you bring knowledge from other fighting games, sometimes you think in a different way. Whereas if you get fresh into a new game, if it's your first Street Fighter, sometimes it just works better in your favor.
My first traditional fighter at all. Like I only played Smash before that, so
yeah.
I had to learn it like from the ground up, and it was an experience for sure. Like I saw myself, you know, like I'm hovering above my own body, seeing myself learn everything. It's a rather elevating experience. I really enjoyed it.
Okay, calm down, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you that feeling is so good.
It is.
I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm far from it. But you know, I started with like pressing random buttons in World Tour against like CPU level 3.
Oh yeah.
Right, and then I was like, oh, okay. Then I figured out special moves, and then I figured out how to cancel the special moves, and then all those steps, man, like getting from into the drive mechanics, and then getting the combo extensions of that, getting the combo subs as well. Just seeing you grow like that, even on a more casual level, what I am, you know, it's that's the beauty of it. That's the fun of it, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. When you talk about like I've been playing Street Fighter since most likely 2005, I think. I started with 4.
20 years.
Yeah. So I definitely get what you're experiencing. I remember when I bought my first arcade stick as well. It was like, how do I use this? But after a while, you figure out that it felt just way better for me than a pad. And just like you said, you get the specials, you learn the combos. Street Fighter 4 had a lot of tech as well. So if you ever feel like,
Rainbow links,
if you ever want to suffer then go do combo trials on 4.
I've actually never experienced it, but I've seen, you know, a few videos of people, you know, explaining how the game was and how it played and everything. I was like, that sounds like a living hell. Like, what's this?
Yeah, it did feel good sometimes. Like it's very technical.
No, if you hit it,
yeah,
it has to be like the best thing in the
yeah,
world.
that was what did it for me. Like because 4 was so technical,
Yeah.
that was very satisfying. And then they went to Street Fighter 5. I think Street Fighter 5 was very simplified. A lot of people actually stopped playing the game because of that. I think Street Fighter 6, in an honest opinion, I feel like they balanced it out quite well.
So they kind
Because-
of went the middle way between 4 and
Yeah,
5.
Street Fighter 4 had a lot of you could express yourself in combos. You could do so many combos, not optimal, but you could, yeah, so many routes. Street Fighter 5, everyone did the same thing.
Yeah.
Like if I would say let's pick 2 Akuma players, one would be Takedo, the other one would be NL, for example. If they didn't choose the names, you couldn't see who was who.
You couldn't distinguish.
No, there was no.
Yeah.
You couldn't express yourself through your character.
Oh, yeah.
Now Street Fighter 6 with the drive system, etc. There's way more ways to express yourself in terms of combos, in terms of
Options, right?
gameplay.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's what I want to see. You want to see like. Even though there's 10 players playing the same character, they will all usually play different. There will be some similarities, obviously.
No, of course.
but
It's always
every
like an
single
optimal combo
yeah,
somewhere.
but you can express yourself with your own character being unique.
Yeah.
And that's what I really like about fighting games.
Yeah, no, I definitely appreciate that as well. And, you know, I've been scouring for a few DJ bots as well, just to see what I can learn from him. And you can see with DJ having so many options as well, you know, getting the nuke sway in there. It's so fun to see how people use that tool and how they bring it into the combos and everything.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's great because like I feel like the developers of from Capcom from Street Fighter, they really did a good job changing up some characters. DJ in particular, DJ always used to feel like some sort of Gal clone. Like
Yeah.
he was pretty much that.
Yeah.
So, but Gal was just better.
Air slasher and the up kicks and then
Yeah, he had some cool combo routes, but now with all the sway, the new normals, the target combos, I think they did a really good job with DJ
I
making
love
him
him.
unique.
I love
Yeah,
this character.
and of course there was so much complaints on Twitter about his drivers back in the day.
And now it's not even like the best. I mean, it's still the best, but it's not too far from like, let's say, Jury or my Strife Rush is insanity. Like, what the hell is that?
Let's put it this way: there are definitely some characters when I go into ranked and I see that, I just sigh. I'm like,
Is DJ one?
here we go. No, not
Alright.
really. No, it depends. Depends who's
It
playing
depends
it.
on the DJ.
Depends on the DJ.
And then we come back to, you know, the expression of the character. There we go. That's full circle,
Yeah.
baby. Let's go.
It definitely is. It definitely is. So,
Nice.
and that's the thing, like, if you get better at the game as well, like, at some point, it doesn't turn into, like, a character matchup anymore. It turns into a player matchup. It
And
counts
that's
for all
how
of
it should
PC.
be, right?
It should be like
Yeah.
that eventually, yeah. That's what makes it fun as well as you're doing, like, if you're playing, like, 20 games against the same person. At some point, you're going to be playing, like, 5D chess against each
Yeah,
other because
yeah.
you've known each other so well.
50 layers of neutral, you know. Alright, let's see. Who do we got here? I think it's gonna be Psycho.
Yeah, Psycho versus Green Bee.
Could be also Pisho if you wanna use the German pronunciation there. Pisho, I think, is the correct pronunciation.
Hey,
But
you're the
Green Bee-
German expert
Yeah,
over
yeah,
here,
yeah.
man. I'm just
That's
tagging
why I'm
along.
on the cast, man. We gotta guess. That's in German. Did that.
Okay.
Well, I hope it's something else as well, but I can definitely bring that, you know. We'll see. I think it is Pusho on the Mai, and then we have Green Bee on the Jury right here. This is still pools here. I think it's pool 2 or B2 right here. Let me check that.
Yeah, we got some button checks going over here right now. But we just talked about Mai, you know, Mai obviously coming from King of Fighters. It's interesting, like when Mai came out, they were testing her in the lab and be like, oh, she's not that great, she's alright, but
People used to say that, oh man,
yeah,
the character,
the first 2
she's
weeks,
not,
they're like,
you
oh
know,
yeah, she's not great, like she's decent at best.
yeah.
I don't know what they were thinking, but
And then people started pressing 2 punch buttons. I was
exactly.
like, oh, and then OD fan came. I was like, oh wait,
Yep.
oh no.
And then the setups began.
Yep.
It's definitely one of those
fun.
characters. It also, like, that's why if you master the parry system in that regard, it's going to benefit you greatly. She feels the same way like JP used to feel at the start of the game. So everyone hated JP because he's playing anime fighters in Street Fighter 6 pretty much. But then I remember watching World Warrior as well, and then there was Grand Finals up against JP. All he did was just walk forward, perfect parry literally every single fireball, and then the JP player actually got scared. Was like, oh, they're in my face. What do I do now?
You gotta invade his space, really. But I guess it's kind of the same thing for Mai here. You know, you want to keep your distance, get those fan setups going, and get the damage going. But man, you just gotta jump around. Star's gotta do the same thing here.
Yeah, but even then, she has so many good buttons as well. Mainly being her standing fierce 5 HP. In such a good button.
It's incredible.
Well, that being said, we've got a Jury player over here as well. Reaches with the drive impact, no conversion, but
so got the burnout,
exactly, forces the burnout. Stun could be happening. There it is.
Alright.
Oh, what do you got? Setups?
Oh, getting a stall in there before going in as well. Extending the combo just a little bit, getting a little bit more damage going.
I like it.
Stuck in the corner is Peugeot. Oh man, it gets clipped, and Vita dumping here, coming through from Green B, getting the first round on the board here for the Jury.
Jury definitely one of those characters, very strong as well. Really good normals, really good specials. Look at that! That is such a good button from the start, from the get-go. It still is, and it will never change.
Probably not now. You know, you can special cancel. It's such a good whiff punishing tool, as you saw right there. Nice fireball there coming through. Except the combo level 3 is here. They're gonna go into it, but I don't think it's gonna kill quite yet.
Definitely not. Might be risky. The potential of comeback does exist. No super meter, burnout. If the My player here can get the pressure, then, you know, this is Street Fighter 6. Wow, he just went for it.
Tried to press the eye right there. Not enough HP, though, to tank it all the way. So it's gonna be the first round towards Green B. Peugeot, I mean, it's also scary, right? I mean, yes, you know, the opponent is in burnout, but you're stuck in the corner with like one hit to spare. It's like,
exactly. Yeah,
if I try to go in and try to make use of that burnout, I might just get clipped by a random jab and I'm done. You know?
Yeah, and that scenario plays in your mind as well all the time. So sometimes you're gonna be way more passive than you should be, but sometimes your worst enemy is going to be yourself.
Well, and the burnout right there coming through once again for Peugeot. Oh, the eye attempt there, but good anti-air.
Wow,
how did that trade? Nice perfect parry there on the jump and attempt here once again. Still in burnout, stuck. Here is Mai there after the eye coming through with the stun.
I like it. I like the delay as well. Should have enough to kill, perhaps. Is he going to spend level 2? No, going for level 1.
That's not gonna kill.
Nope, definitely not. Risky still, he's in burnout.
Oh, side switch! Oh!
Wow, okay, a little bit scuffed, but hey, we take it. X-Green is taking that with the jab. Now on match point.
Right. Oh, okay, you know, that's the trade. Sometimes it's worth actually going for just resetting.
Yeah, I think it's acceptable. You don't have to deal with the fan pressure afterwards. You don't have to guess high or low. You just straight reset it. It's fine.
Right. Trying to get that low start right there, but instead, okay, it's safe. Pressure, of course, with the back heavy kick off that drive rush is plus of block, I believe. I think it's just barely minus. And then with the drive rush makes it block plus right there. And now the pressure is going to come through. Yeah, level 3, I like it. Get that burnout just a little bit further along.
Yep, decent damage. That being said, no more resources at all here. Similar situation for X-Green last time. Goes for the DIs. I mean,
can't really throw fans either, right? Because those DIs can come through at any moment. But okay, got the drive meter back, and actually the Jury player now on quite low drive as well. 4 fans at a time, baby, and there it lands on your dome.
If X-Green was able to defend through that, there would have been another burnout situation. That it would have been different.
Would have been incredible defense too.
Absolutely, but right off the bat here, once again, Psycho, I'm just gonna call him Psycho, is in the corner, does get a nice conversion, but once again the perfect parry. Been working out a lot, just using perfect parry to deal with the jumps.
Kaguranomai for the flame stocks coming through right here. Oh my goodness, what a counter coming through here as well. Maybe pressing a little bit too many buttons. It's Green B right now.
Yeah, we definitely do see a shift that is slightly turning into Psycho's favor. That being said, he only has 1 round to turn it around. Level 3 comes up. That should be dead.
Should be Green B moving on the winner's side.
Yeah, just look at her cutely before she perishes into the ground. X-Green taking it over Psycho.
All right, yeah, good stuff too. The jury play here for sure. Was a little bit scrambly, you know, from time to time between the two. Lots of burnouts on both sides, actually. Kind of makes it a fun viewing experience too. You know, how are these players using the burnout days?
Yeah.
You know, getting those DIs there in there as well, trying to go for those stuns. It's a fun time for sure. And I gotta say though, like Green Bee's level 3 combos, like the conversions there, very good. No drops on those.
Yeah, and I think also mainly his pressure was on point as well. Like, we didn't see a lot of fan setups that Psycho was able to do. We really didn't get the chance to do so.
Yeah.
And, well, that is definitely some of my strengths as well. So, yeah.
You gotta have the space for it though, right? And if for a Drew, you always have to be scared of jumping into the air, dive kicking into your face, right? So it's a risky prospect for sure.
Yeah, and I feel like sometimes with Mai, you have to take the risk. Like, let's say just a simple combo. You're going to do 5 HP into charge fan. It's unsafe, but if they don't punish it, your follow-up, you get a really good mix-up for free. So, never seen that done by Psycho. You know, always try to take the chance. See, like, sometimes it's harder to do in pools because you only have 2 matches, but it's for every single FGC. It also comes down to analogy all the time. What is my player? Is he reacting to this? Does he know this is unsafe? Does he know anything about my character?
As we
If he
said
doesn't,
earlier.
abuse it as much as you can. Why not? Like,
It's always like a player-to-player matchup. Yes, characters, you know, they do play a role for sure. You know, it kind of forms your play style, but you still have to read your opponent. You still have to figure them out, basically. If you figure out that they're not gonna punish your unsafe setups, you know, never change the running system.
exactly.
Go for it, man.
If it works, then just do it.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on into the back. We're gonna have Arkados versus the one and only Crab Wrangler.
Crap Wrangler.
What a
I don't
name.
like that nickname though. Maybe we should ask him later how he got that nickname, you know.
We have some good ones at crossover for sure.
I think at some point he had a great summer vacation, something tells me.
There's a story behind that 100%.
Crap probably didn't have a great time when he
Nope.
was around.
They got wrangled, man. That's all it is.
All
Let's
right.
check out where we are in terms of bracket, though, with these two. I
Should
think
be winners
it should
quarters,
be winners
right?
quarters,
Wave
yeah.
B.
Let me quickly check that. Yeah, there we are. Arkados taking it over Raid. Oh, well, not taking it, actually. We have 2 DQs for both players running up. So, both players coming off of DQ wins, actually. So, kind of getting a
Who
free
did
path
DQ?
to winners quarters here.
Yeah,
I
that's
know,
unfortunate. It happens. Sometimes,
Yeah.
like, you know, you sign up, you can't make
Especially-
it, real life gets in the way.
or especially if you play multiple games as well, you know.
Yeah,
you
you
register
gotta make a
for
choice.
multiple games, and then, I don't know, you register for both Tekken and Street Fighter, say, and you get really far in Tekken, you're like, oh yeah, I gotta focus on that now, DQ from Street Fighter. That's just some of this, you know. That's why we're here, you know, at Crossover. That's why we have all those different games, so that you can, you know, kind of pick and choose and maybe even get a few of them going parallel.
Yeah, I can never do it. I can never. Well, I was trying to play City of the Wolves,
Yeah.
but it conflicts with Street Fighter 6. I have to do it top 8 tomorrow as well. So
Oh, yeah.
I think City of the Wolves is a very cool game. I like it, but just like you said, there's so many games that you can play over here. Well, if you're an FGC fan, you're definitely not going to get bored this weekend. That's for sure.
100%. Can definitely recommend, you know, if you didn't make it this year, keep the watch out for next year, Crossover 2026, definitely happening, I think. So if you're definitely gonna have to come by. But we're gonna get into this one. It's gonna be Arkados on the Marisa, which I always enjoy seeing, and Crab Wrangler on the guide, already burned out, getting maimed by those fists. man.
Jesus, no mercy right here. I mean, she's been in the arena before. She's an actual gladiator. Plant the Guile tree into the ground. That's gonna sprout pretty soon. Yeah, Marisa, she's scary, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see her in real life. I don't want to be on against her. pretty
Nah,
much.
you don't want to see her, you know, coming towards you like at midnight, like in a lone forest or something.
If she should be a bouncer at some club,
Oh,
nobody would miss
If she
her.
wouldn't be a gladiator, she definitely would be, I feel like.
Well, you know, she can probably mix it as well. Like, if she has any problem with any customer, she just bring them to the arena and mess them up.
Oh, yeah. You know, combine the two, you know, make it a cohesive experience. And here we go, man. Getting kind of pushed in the
that's
corner.
it.
Yeah,
That is
Audi
your
flash
done.
kick is
You
going
are
to be
done.
blocked away from, and that's Marisa
Yeah.
damage, baby. Level 3, gotta ram it into the stone slab.
Jesus. Though that was actually 2 combos.
That was
It was over.
Yep.
You know, that is actually crazy.
Yep.
That's typical Marisa damage for you right there.
2-touch right there. That's how it goes against Marisa. If you can't handle her, you know, if you can't keep away from you, if you can't kind of stuff her offense out, you're just gonna get paid.
Yeah. Absolutely agree there. Look at that. That's twice in a row. Look at that damage as
30%
well.
of your HP, man. And so brutal of an animation to just box you down or something.
Yeah, he's actually using it very well as well. Just abusing the armor right here once again, countering against the upside down kick. But here comes our Guile.
I like the approach with the grab right there. Superman punch coming through here. The burnout once again happening here against the Guile. And yeah, you just gotta get chipped out, stunned to the corner as well. And that's going to be the round. Match point for Arcanos.
This is going by fast. And that being said, like Marisa doesn't really have that. She actually has a couple of good options. Like I said, he's using the armor on Marisa's move very well to get in against Guile here. And definitely, Crab Wrangler is struggling for sure.
Yeah, getting some of that overhead started though off the drive rush, and now you have the full skin. This is where you want to be as Guile. Get some of those moves about, of course, you always have to be wary of that super jump punch right there. Looking like Mario over here is Marisa jumping in there, but there's a side switch. Good jump out the corner here from the one and only Crab Wrangler.
Oh, but there it is. Like he's forcing himself to establish that fireball game with Guile, and you can see that Arcanos is just sniffing it out. He's getting those jumps, which leads to massive damage.
Oh.
Here he comes into the corner.
It's
there, just like I said, there it is.
Yeah.
He just knows that he wants to establish the fireball game. Takes it just like that. That was a quick game.
Good stuff. Yeah, it's actually, I just noted it's Crab Wrangler on the Marisa.
Yeah.
So it's vice
Oh,
versa.
okay.
So yeah, apologies
Well, he
for that.
definitely wrangled that crab for sure. He's taking it to the cemetery right now.
Yeah, just swap out the names and then everything else still stands. Yeah, thank you for letting us know, guys. But yeah, definitely solid performance there on the Marisa.
Man,
Guiding through those,
he's so fun to watch.
she's very
Like, honestly, I've tried to play her as well, like, and all her combos, if you're playing her as well, they feel so satisfying. Like, it's like you're just hitting with a truck. You know, that's the best feeling in the world, isn't it?
Oh, yes. It's the same thing as hitting like Zangief SPD, man. It just feels so good.
Oh, yeah.
Get that heavy SPD in there on the level 3.
Yeah. And, like, the other player just knows, well,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Oh, wait, I'm at 50%. Oh, well, I'm dead. It's just like...
Yep. And it's like,
Okay.
oh, it's a 1-frame level 3. Well, guess I die.
Guess that I 1-frame command grab that does 50% of your HP. Sounds fair,
If you
actually.
think about it, it's actually ridiculous, but...
Can't even jump it after the flash, you know, nothing. It's like, it's just done. If you didn't jump before, if you didn't anticipate it, you're done. It's like, it's so fun. Marisa's really the same, mate. You get hit by one combo start and she can combo you into the level 3 off of some few gladiuses or something.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah,
die.
absolutely. Like her damage
Like
output
70%.
is one of the most. It's probably one of the best, to be fair.
Yeah, in terms of damage, yes.
But yeah, she's slow, sometimes very stubby. It's hard for her to get in from time to time, especially like if you play against a good Ryu, has a good DP. You know, try to Superman punch yourself in, you get anti-air.
Yeah.
It can be very rough, but you know, if you're able to bully someone and you're playing Marisa, oh, you're gonna have a really good time.
You have a good time.
That's for sure.
It's definitely a little bit of a knowledge check, I feel like. You know, if you don't know what you're doing against Marisa, you're gonna get clobbered 100%. But especially in the higher echelons of the bracket, right, people are gonna know the matchup, and then it makes it way more difficult for Marisa, because then the kind of lack of defensive options kind of shows a little bit more.
Oh, absolutely. Like her level 1 is... Well, let's not talk about that. You
Well,
know, it
I mean-
can get thrown, but that's
Yeah.
the thing. She doesn't
No,
have
not
a
anymore.
I'm not sure.
No, they actually the level 1 procs of those now as well. That was a major buff to Marisa.
Okay, I didn't know that. That's actually
Yeah.
good. I mean, let's be fair. She needed that.
Oh, 100%.
She 100% needed that because she was getting bullied all the time on defense. Because she doesn't have a DP or anything like that. She has parry, but there's other way around. There's other way around that as well. So,
Exactly. No, definitely it's a very, very good buff on Marisa, which is why you see her like more now in Season 3, which I'm really enjoying. I love to see the character. But yeah, we're going to ride back to the next one. We're going to have Lukima versus Super Power here. It's going to be Super Power, I believe, on the Ken. let's see. Well, we'll see in a second. I think that's the case. Well,
Wait
let's
and
get
see.
into it.
Classic matchup over here, for sure.
Definitely, you know, the old guard versus the new, if you will.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Everyone was kind of upset when Luke got introduced in Street Fighter 6. Oh, in Street Fighter 5, excuse me. As the last character reveal.
Yeah, super
Yeah,
proud.
super
Okay, I was
proud
right.
again.
Let's go.
W for you right there.
Sometimes I know my players.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Here we go. Already up to a good start for sure. Here is Super Pro with the very questionable Ken outfit 3. Not sure what I think about that. I'm not a fan. I'm gonna be
yeah,
honest.
let's not talk about it.
Like, what's that? What's
Let's
that
not
hair,
talk about
man?
it. Ooh, that is going to hurt. Wall bounce. Yeah, gets the full conversion. Into the corner. Easy. Ooh, it gets the drive impact just like that. Yeah, he has level 2 avail with his
Yep.
spit.
Oh, no, the drop! Up against the slow in there as well. That's going
hey,
to do it.
That was a reset on purpose.
Yeah,
for
oh,
sure.
100%.
For sure. Save that SA2 bar.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
Clip it for your Twitter, and then I said I'd do that.
Ooh, nice conversion right there. The forward medium kick into the crouching medium kick.
Back to the corner, but nice person coming through here. Buying a little bit more space, but man, of course you're gonna combo off your OD fireball, man. That's just how Ken was getting the overhead in there as well. Right back into reset into the grab right there. But a nice punch out there on the corner with the medium target combo, but still the low is going to do it. Nice little drive push cancel for the finisher on that round. Both players going to the last round with a level 3 on board.
Definitely a lot of momentum switches here, just going back and forth, sitting on full level 3 for both players. Anything can happen right now. It's gonna come down to who can drain the most drive gauge as well. It's not looking good. Loss of pressure, but look at that 5 HP challenge. He has to go for level 3 here. Yep, preserve that drive gauge bar. Don't get into burnout. Take a lot of drive gauge as well away from Super Power.
Damage too, man.
Yeah,
That's
look
like
at that.
55% just like that.
Oh,
Reversal coming through.
That
oh, no.
is rough. That is rough.
Going to the bonus well, you have the level 3, but can you react in time is the question.
That's
Oh
it.
my
Big
goodness,
punish
for the
counter.
back throw, for the perfect here on the finisher. Luke came up.
Yeah.
Going into the lead right here, 1-0 in the set.
Actually wonder what kind of button he pressed to get a punish counter throw in that situation after jumping out. But yeah, it definitely worked out in Lukima's favor for sure. That's the second or third ODDP so far that has connected. Lukima doing good in defense for sure.
Those throws also doing him a lot of service, but not good damage. Okay, the reversal coming through here from Super Power as well.
Right back at you, he says.
And now we're kind of moving game state right here in the second game. Although there's a brother coming through from Lukima, of course, with the OD fireball here from the Luke, the Samplers, but still, of course, giving up the pressure, getting a burner of that Sandblast as well. Dragon Lash right in there, of course, Super Blast here and Burnout. Man, it's gonna be Lukima holding that a little while longer. As I lose my words right there, but Lukima is not going to lose this round. Drive Beater is back.
Yep, trying to do as much chip damage as he can. Drive gauge is back now for Super Power as well. Gets in there with the drive rush, forcing the burnout once again. He still can do a drive impact if he wants to, but he jumps out.
That 100% was a TP right there. Came through, but the
can't
reversal will
punish.
not do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, the normal came through there, but I mean, there was a trip out just waiting to happen with such low HP and burnout here. So Lukima once again here on match point.
Very nice patience there from Super Power. It's a very nice quick punish. But once again, the ODDP, he has to realize they are just...
Let's grab it, man. Let's grab it. Let's go.
This is an all-out war right now. They're not going to back down.
Both the burnout here once again.
Yeah.
First, it was voluntary there from Lukima and then forced on Super Power's side as well. But Super Power getting some good damage here in the corner. Dragon Lash, keep up the pressure. You can't really press against Ken. He's going to go for the level just to secure this round. He's not playing around.
You know, it's good to secure it, but look at his life lead as well. He had almost his drive gauge returned. Now he's going into the last game with no super. Could not work. It probably won't work in his favor. Lukima actually looking good here. He's still on match point. He's got full resources as well. Could make the difference here.
See how that works out here for Super Pro. As he said, has to work with that deficit. Somehow getting some good lows in there though. And there is the corner. Drive reverse is trying to come through, but no, the jump is not good. Getting himself into the corner as well. Both players working with those reversals here once again. And Super Pro back into burnout. The high attack from Lukima is going to fail, but Super Pro is going to have to struggle for a while longer.
No anti-air. Okay, okay. Still. Oh, he tried.
Aerial.
Well, yeah, I was. What is going on?
Oh my god. Okay, that's a level 1.
Oh, he
I
still
think that's
catches
it
him.
as well.
He still catches the jump. He's out of there. Drive gauge is back as well. He can't be
So
kicked out.
important.
Oh my god.
He's oh my goodness, Super Pro. This is a game of reversals coming through from both
Kima
right
was
now.
desperately trying to chase him down.
Oh my God.
Super Pro was feeling the pressure. He let it rip, and he's still in this match because of it. We're going to game number 3.
My god, I love it. I love the scrappiness of both of these players right now.
That was definitely top level scrap right there.
Man,
We love to see it. It's fine. It happens.
Speaking of
Now-
top level corner carry, of course, with the Ken right now. Lukima still in the corner here, man. It feels like he spends like 50% of his time of those games in the corner against Ken, but that's just how it is, man.
It is. Yeah, we're talking about corner carry masters over here. With that being said, he is in burnout. Great anti at keeping the corner. There's the DI as well. Still big life lead for Super Power, and unfortunately Lukima messed up the combo. Could have killed in that situation, I believe.
Think so. I mean, there was a level 1 on the board here for Super Pro. Going into burnout once again. Like, how quickly do you guys burn through your drive? But this is insane. Look. I mean, for Luke, you know, you kind of came to expect him. Okay, that's level coming through. Good damage. Level
That's big
2
damage.
here.
That's big damage.
Right back
Not a lot
into
of
the
scaling.
corner.
Ooh,
Trip
well,
out,
that's it.
though.
That's it. Oh, he could have chipped him out. Oh!
Oh, okay, there it is. At last.
He was afraid of Wake Up Super, I think.
And that was a good call, I think. I mean, Superman didn't go for it, but you have to be wary of it.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes it's just, if you don't need to take the risk, then why should you?
Yeah, he really held all the cards, right? So you take a little bit more time, make it, you know, so it's like 100% guaranteed. Why would you go for the risk right there of losing the round when you're in such a good position? It's a good awareness there from Lukima. And now it's Super Pro's time here. Back into the corner, go both guys super low on drive gauge though, but it's Lukima who holds the advantage right now.
Yeah, burnout indeed. Once again, pressure is on. Gets a nice conversion. Messes it up, unfortunately. Just as I say that, commentator's curse in full effect. Gets a jump in though is Lukima. Going for the level 1. This is match is
Oh, the grab! Right back into the
Okay,
corner.
okay.
No Oki of that, of course. But still a good position here for the Ken to jump on the DI. But
Yeah.
no, good jump over that Lukima. Expecting the DI at the last ticks of the burnout. And gets the punish off that. Good stuff here. Gonna move on in the bracket. But what a set, man. That was entertaining as all hell.
Definitely. Unfortunately for Super Power, he tried. You know, there were a lot of options. There were a lot of times where Lukima was in the corner, but there were also a lot of situations where Lukima got out of the corner very easily as well. Mainly with jumps. We've seen it before.
Yeah.
Saw the punish counter throw and anything like that. It happens. But I think Super Power, actually, there was definitely an adaptation. He was coming back, because at first it was going to look like it was a 2-0 for Lukima.
Really did look like, yeah.
But yeah, then we were very surprised of what the result eventually was. Unfortunately for Super Power, but I think he's still in. He's still in there, right?
That's,
So-
yeah, he's a loser.
Yeah, he's
it was all winners that we've seen so far. But guys, it seems like we're going to go for a quick 10-minute break before we go for the next few matches of our Pool B right here. So yeah, we're going to go into a quick break. We're going to be back. Definitely don't go anywhere. Get yourself a nice drink, and we'll enjoy the rest of Wave B together.
See you in a bit.
All right, guys, welcome back to Crossover 2025. We still have Street Fighter 6 Wave B pools to play.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay now.
All right, perfect. Well,
I
we
just
are
hit my head, so that's probably why.
we are definitely back indeed with some more Street Fighter 6, the last remaining matches for this pool.
Exactly
And then
so.
later tonight, for all the Street Fighter fans interested, we are going to do top 32 as well, followed by top 8 is going to be tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Yeah, it's going to be top 16, and it's going to be on the main stage as well.
Yep.
For Street Fighter 6, and it's going to be Caution and Rosu getting you through this. So I'm going to bow out for that, but you guys are going to definitely have to enjoy that. But that's going to come later. For now, we're going to go back into the action of Wave B, and we're starting off with a Green B, who we've seen already, and just Miles here. It's going to be a new name on stream here.
Absolutely. Green B, if I'm not mistaken, was the jury player earlier. I believe he was from Switzerland as well.
Yes.
Uh,
He's German as far as I know.
Okay.
No, actually, it says Swiss right there, so... Yeah, I think he's Swiss.
Well, regardless, he's a jury player, you know. He'll
Jury
be fine.
players are international, that's how it is.
Yeah, let's just go with that explanation for sure. But yeah, he was up against Psycho earlier, which was the Maya player. Definitely hugely in favor of Green B, as the result showed. But yeah, I haven't seen Just Miles before, so...
The name does ring a bell in my very confused head, but I can't put it together right now, but we'll see in a very short second what the guy plays. Right now, winners semis as well, meaning this is qualifier for top 16. That's gonna be fun. So we'll check that out.
It's coming down to the wire here. You know, we're seeing more tight matches, you know, more... obviously, the higher skilled players are coming out on top. You know, it always goes like that. There might be some upsets here and there. But yeah, this is just like you said, to get into top 16, which is a huge deal.
Yeah. Just Miles actually coming from a complete DQ bracket up until now. Both
wow.
Aeon and Primetime had to DQ, unfortunately. So actually, this is Just Miles' first Street Fighter 6 match right now
Imagine.
against Green B for top 16.
He just needs one win. And
then
then
he's
he's in top 16.
That's
That
right,
is
actually.
crazy.
I mean, let's see if he can do it, man. It really depends on because as we've seen already, Green B not to be trifled with whatsoever, you know. So we'll see how they manage.
I just saw someone in chat. Sun is shining on your face. I feel like we're the blessed commentators right now.
Yes.
This is our moment.
Blessed.
This is literally our moment to shine.
I appreciate that. That's
I know you do.
a
That's
good
why I
pun
made
right
a
there.
joke. That's why I made a joke.
Hell yeah. Alright.
It's funny actually you having here as a co-commentator right now, because like
Nah,
it's so weird how we met each other as well. Because like
2 years ago, man.
yeah, I just had a random hotel room. I was like, yeah, you're gonna be joined by this random guy. This and this. I was like, okay, I have no idea who that is. But we ended up having a blast.
Oh,
And
hell.
now, you know, being able to commentate, it's weird how things can turn out,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Back then I was Smash only, but here we are, man.
Well,
Commentating
what you
Street
do in
Fighter
your
6
private
together.
time, you know, if you're smashing in your private, that's fine. But
Always, 24/7.
okay, man.
Smash only.
Man's been busy.
I don't sleep.
That's for sure.
All right, man. Let's get into it. Green B, of course, on the group. He's got that already, and Just Miles wrapping the edge right now with the skill with the most edge on it as well. Let's go.
Definitely.
Look at that.
Ed is definitely a character that
He already has
FGC
edge.
Yeah, but the FGC turned around on him because, like, in Street Fighter 5, not a lot of people liked him. He's not that cool, not that interesting in my opinion. Ending Walker obviously made Ed cool in Street Fighter 5, but in this game, once again, Street Fighter 6 development team did a great job in giving him like a better identity that fits him.
Those redesigns in general, they slap. Like every single character that they kind of got a new spin on, you know. Ryu with the beard, dude, I didn't know that he needed a beard that badly, but this guy looks insane now, man.
You know why he got it, in my opinion? He had a costume in Street Fighter 5 where he got a beard as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And everyone was so excited about that bearded look.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, here he is with the beard.
I love the Akuma redesign, you know, with the big ass hair. You know, it's nice. even Dawson looks way better with that beard, you know?
Yep.
Clean-shaven Dawson just doesn't sit right with me.
You know,
Like,
something
what's
tells
that?
me, not looking at you at all, but something tells me you like beard.
I do like beards. I'm a very big proponent of saying that everybody who can at least grow a decent beard should grow one because it makes you look better. That's what I think.
All right, thanks for feeling me good about myself.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's what I actually think. So yeah, definitely a fan of beards. I mean, JP, he's not a redesign, but oh man, that's such a good design. I love this character.
Yeah, there's definitely most of the new cast, in my opinion, they did a great job with.
Yeah.
We've talked about Marisa earlier, great job. Manon, for example, you know, Manon feels like they've replaced Armika from 5 for Manon, sorta. You know, it's like a wrestler. Well, it's more of a judo type this time. I think she's cool. Aki, I think Aki, in my opinion, is a better version of what Fang was in Street Fighter 5. which
Lots
is,
of people are saying that.
story-wise,
I
you know,
saw
mentor.
I saw a bit of Fang gameplay, and I was like 10 seconds. I was already annoyed.
Yeah,
like,
it's
like what was that?
very controversial character to say the least. Yeah, and who else have we got? Well, Lily, you know, Lily coming from T-Hawk. Some people wanted to see T-Hawk. You know, it's the game changed and it becomes new. So I would have loved to see T-Hawk as well. Same with Kimberly. I wanted to see Guy.
Yeah, I appreciate the kind of succession thing that they have going on,
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, I mean, something about the old guard also, you know, especially if you like make him more like the cigar, you know, make him more like dignified and stuff. There's a lot of potential there. But let's get into this game because it's not even been 10 seconds and Creepy is already in burnout because it's a button check. So that makes sense.
You were getting very excited for a button
I
check.
was because you know
I like the energy.
I love myself some burnout speedrun any percent. You know, it's great.
Maybe we should do a like a tournament like that. The more you stay in burnout, the less like penalty points.
You definitely get commentator plus points with me.
It's interesting because like when the game just came out, especially the Japanese community was all about burning drive gauge super fast. And one person that comes to mind in here in the German FGC is Semi.
Yep.
Semi is also someone that just
He's gotten
burns
better
drive.
at it though. He is
Yeah,
gotten better.
because like there's so many disadvantages in this game being in burnout. But yeah, he just loves to apply pressure, doing tons of damage, and then just sit out the burnout, and you'll be fine. But people have figured out this game. Obviously, there's so many ways of harassing your opponent when you're in burnout. Your entire drive gauge system is gone, so it's hard to deal
Yeah,
with.
you lose so much, and of course then, you know, Chip is online, you get even more disadvantage frames, all that negative stuff, you know. Definitely something to avoid here, but man, Greenby, it might have been the first one around, but this time around we're going back into burnout, trying to burn the level 1 here. Rejecting the aggression coming through from Just Miles, but not Just Miles staying calm, composed, blocking that away. Getting that round on the board, man, and DQ wins, be damned, this guy, he's playing well.
Definitely is. But here comes Green Dog, gets a nice delay to MP. Gets a stock as well, and now here Just Mouse stuck in the corner. Actually, Green doing a fantastic job just staying out of the range of Ed's normals. That was perfectly done. Spot on, and because of that, he gets a perfect as well.
Let's go. Well done here by Greenby, getting right back into the groove of it. I mean, that's important, right? After losing a round like that, getting like kind of a pick-me-up in that perfect, that's gonna turn it around for you for sure. And Street Fighter, that big momentum-based game, I feel like, especially with those reversals, man, that's gonna feel good. DI coming through as well, but counter DI is ready for Greenby. Both them on super low drive here. But it's going to be level 1 use once again to not only force a burner, but get some drive back yourself. And now Greenby in a good position.
Yeah, very smart using the level 1 here to force the burnout. Has to get the most out of the situation and does so with the drive impact. Goes for the Feng Shui engine conversion here all the way to the corner. But most likely, yeah, a very nice setup. Goes for the extra low one.
Oh my lord.
Nice defense, but he's chipping away, gets his drive gauge back, and gets a little bit too exciting.
Yep.
The punish here from Just Miles. I have to say, that was smart. Like, a lot of Jury players like to go for the extra, you know, the overheads, the extra jump attacks, etc. But Just Miles just he defended backwards. He just was standing up.
Yeah.
He didn't want to crouch at all. And he paid off. He was getting chipped sometimes by like the jumping medium punch. But he was not dying because of it. That was smart.
And really felt like that's like a burnout only kind of thing right there from Druid, because as soon as Just Miles got out of burnout, he immediately turned that around. You know, the jumping medium punch didn't connect, and then it's all just, you know, recovery in the air. So free reign there for Just Miles to get something started. And man, this guy is looking good. 1 win away from top 16.
He definitely is, but here come X-Green B though. His neutral has been phenomenal so far, getting nice for punishes, making all the right decisions in DI, and just like that, X-Green B definitely has these very dominant rounds. This is the second one in this set already.
I feel like really that's like a Jury thing, right? If Jury gets going, she just runs over you, but if you're forced to play defense, it's a tired thing.
Absolutely, but you can also definitely see he knows the matchup. Right there, he knew when to drive him back. He knows exactly where, at what range he can stand at to avoid Ed's normals as well. You can definitely see that he knows. Side switch?
Right, no, not quite going for it. Kind of has to preserve drive meter just a little bit here. Gets back up to 3, and it's Greedy burning it once again.
No.
Going himself into the collar, but the
my
Schneider coming
God.
through here once again. Just Miles not being able to hold that down. Gets a nice little jump in, but quite can't quite convert a combo off of it.
What patience right there.
Oh, wait!
Wow, that reaches! Okay! That reaches, that was a big risk, but it's better to use it than to die with the level 3 right there.
100%, and now look at that. Yeah, that's the
there it
burnout,
is.
and gonna secure the round. Of course, costly for sure, but as you said, better than giving up the game. So there is another chance here for Just Miles to close this one off. He's gonna have to play with that super meter deficit.
Absolutely, but oh my god, but just like that, nice conversion, keeps it plain and simple, decent damage, gets a nice throw set about that as well. Big life lead already, and yeah, he's on match
Oh
point,
my
so-
god, the cross cut too?
I know. That is it. Oh, I think he tried to do it again,
Yeah,
but
I
the sound
think
didn't
so.
work out. Okay, going for level 3? No, save
No,
it.
actually,
I like that, because otherwise he would have been in a rough situation against Ed, almost as SA2 as well. But will it pay off?
Oh,
Already
no!
did the punish counter.
Oh, wait!
No, he will
Oh,
get it.
okay.
He will get it. He will
That
get it.
looked like a drop. That so looked like a drop, but no, level 3 connection is established. And we're gonna have to have a game 3 between these two.
Yeah, we've got a game on our hands here, ladies and gentlemen. It's tied 1-1. X-Green making a very smart decision not going for that level 3 early, because he knew he could close it out. But he just needed one good hit to do so, and that's exactly what happened.
Let's see. Let's start here from Weezy. Getting the first connection, getting some of those full bar stocks in there as well, but the corner is established here by the Ed player, by Just Miles. Nice here, getting some of those pickups as well, and there we are. The strike throw. Forward throw from Ed, of course, nerfed it a little bit, have to invest a little bit more resources to get some of those OP setups in there. Now with the side switches, Green, Green Miles, what was the name? Green B.
Green B gets a nice drive impact to Just Miles, goes for some big damage, looking good work this time, goes for attack once again. The raw drive rush, he's neutral jumping it, but Just Miles ready to react with the DP. And just like that, once again, set points.
Clean on those anti-airs, man. That's going to do so much for you, but the overhead is also good for Green B. Establishing that offense, but reversal coming straight up. He's not going to want to deal with that. Oh, nice call out on the parry, too.
Right, in fact, gets parried. Oh my god, this could be it. There's level 3 available.
No!
Messed up the conversion. Another extra life for X-Green B here is still alive. Empty jump throw, baits out the parry. That being said, Just Green B did do a lot of perfect parry from jumping against Psycho earlier. Had a lot of them, and Just Miles knew exactly what was coming and took it with the throw.
Very, very good call out by Just Miles for sure. That's going to mean that off of 2 DQ wins, Just Miles gets the move on to top 16.
Even though
Let's go.
he got where he was at right now because of DQs, he did show he's got the talent, he's got the
100%,
skill to make it to top 16.
Which now makes me very interested to know what seed Just Miles has. Because, unknown error undefined, he has C12. Alright. Yeah, so it's actually seeded for top 16, so going for his seed right there. But yeah, it makes sense, you know. But sometimes, you know, if you have those DQ wins, it could really be anybody showing up right there.
Definitely. It could be my grandma.
Yeah, exactly. So
My
it's,
grandma could have made it in
That
as
was
well.
a little bit of a, because the name wasn't familiar to me, as I said, just rings a few bells, right? But it really it could have been me, you know, like kind of low master, 1350 MR kind of deal, you know. But it wasn't.
Mate,
Just Miles, man.
It happens, man. Like, you have to learn at some point.
Oh,
the,
dude.
the best thing I could tell you is that the best advice I could give you, watch your replays. There's a lot of people that don't want to watch their losses, and because there's profiles on this game, man. They have like 99.1% in ranked.
Yeah.
And then, you know, but watch your replays, just see where you could go wrong. There's this incredible feature right now where you can just replay.
Replay takeover.
It's
so good.
Replay takeover is fantastic
Yeah.
to learn, like, what situation could you have killed, for example? What would have been a better situation to use in defense or anything like that? So if anyone out there that wants to improve and doesn't really know the how, watch your replays again. Because from a spectator viewpoint, you're always going to see different things than you were as a player. Because you're focusing on so many things when you're playing, but when you're watching a replay, you're just at ease. There's a lot more. You're more in analysis mode as well. So
Yeah, you have the
do
time.
that.
You don't have the stress of it.
Exactly.
But this really feels like a personal treat for me, because it's gonna be Lairs on stream right here. This is actually a loser set between Lairs and FujiQ. And Lairs is one of our underdogs here from one of our German communities coming through, and he has been improving like all hell. And so he is right here in our underdog, not an underdog, sorry, in our crossover Street Fighter 6 bracket, showing off his Aki.
Aki definitely, you know, decent character for sure, let's put it at that, but he's up against Ryu, and it seems like poster boy Ryu is back. He was retired for a little while, you know, looks like Luke was taking the position, but my man's got a nice treatment over the last couple of balance matches.
Oh,
Let me
yes.
give you that.
It's like, we gotta get Ryu back into the spotlight somehow. How about we make him like absolutely broken? Alright, that's gonna do it, I guess. You know, you've definitely got your goal right there.
I mean, to be fair, like, he deserves it. Like, he had such a bad experience in Street Fighter V. He started off strong, but he was just mediocre at best. And look what we're witnessing right now.
Yeah.
Just wiping the floor with anyone that dares to come to his Japanese temple.
Very, very.
This is his holy ground.
That's his. Yeah, that's where he you know, kind of sits on the stone.
Yeah, and he wasn't really happy because look at his clothes. He was enjoying his vacation somewhere else. Definitely not in his standard attire. But there's someone challenging me while I'm out on the world. Come on, man. So, you know, he's trying to make quick work of it.
Nice.
Very good level 1.
Yeah, it had to be something like that as well, because Lairs, he was very low on drive meter right there, so the stun was very imminent for sure. But of course, FujiQ, they're playing very well as well here on the finding the low forward straight into the Shinto Ryoken.
Confidence from this man. You can tell, just straight up walked forward. Perfect moment in the low forward into the Hashigeki.
Oh,
and there it is. There is confidence is just coming off of this man. It is crazy. And it shows as well. So
Yeah,
I'm looking to see your underdog turning it around here. But it's not looking good.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Ryu has no beard, so there's like a power minus there. We'll see if Lairs can capitalize on the clean-shaven face that is Ryu right now. We'll see. Alright, already going in more aggressive, and I like that. Aki definitely has some tools there. You can play mid-range, but you also can go kind of down and dirty there in the close range for sure.
Yeah, she definitely has really good normals to work with here. Great fireball to follow up with pressure as well. You know, the poison mechanic, it can take away quite a lot of health. But so far, not really in control that much. Gets a nice opportunity here with the punish counter back throw, so now in the corner, but once again, so many challenges with crouching jab have paid off.
Alright, but this is a good whip punish. Not quite whip punish, but a good punch.
Oh, I like that
the movement though, and the overhead too. Can't quite convert into a combo though, but still stuck in burnout right now. And Aki against the burnout, you're just gonna be stuck forever. You can't press anything, and that's gonna be the round for Lairs. Somehow converting that.
Okay, Lairs, I see you. Great neutral jump though from FujiQ. And here comes his up and Tick throw from Ryu, the corner pressure with throws is ridiculous as well. Goes for the drive impact, gets the wall splat, keeps it simple. Yep, Miro's combo.
Juggle there.
Faded out. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, man, those jabs.
Doesn't even need the level 3 or any super meter at all. So match point going in with 3 stocks of super.
looking good for Fruity Q.
Definitely looking like a very solid player here for sure. They're having some good reads, some good call-outs here on Lairs' defensive play especially. Look at those lows, always connecting when they want to, but still very coming through here for Lairs as well. Getting some of that arc damage starting, of course, the poison coming through now as well, which captures danger. Look at that overhead. Back into the corner you go. Well,
Jumps out just like that. Got a good guess on the throw, so this is good for Fruity Q. Lots of damage on the table for Fruity Q as well. So this is still, it still end up in, you know, both favors.
Yes, definitely in a good position right now. Has a lot of HP to play with, but now kind of stuck in the corner. This could be very dangerous, man. And there come the throws, but there's going to be Arky out there sliding out of danger. But will the Oakley setup is going to be blocked away from, and he gets the medium combo into the level 3. Yeah, converting it all the way, and Fruity Q is going to move along and lose this round.
Yeah.
Good effort from Lairs, especially with the second game for sure, but it's gonna fall in the end.
I agree. Definitely, Fruity Q kept his composure, especially at the end there as well. And then Lairs was desperately trying to get out of the corner, trying to get away, sliding away, then straight into the drive reversal. Fruity Q was ready, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lairs definitely had potential. There were some very nice mix-ups that I saw there, very nice fake-outs as well. Really like mid-combo, just faking it out, going back. I love that. So definitely, you know, looking good with Izaki.
Yeah, those overheads, man, dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
Well, like I said, you're up against Poster Boy Ryu, and someone like Fruity Q using it to the fullest. You're gonna have a hard time.
Exactly so, but we're gonna move back up to the winner side of things, because now we have Yosh, one of our German mainstays here, against Naughty Senpai 69. I mean, if that isn't a name to celebrate, I don't know what is. Oh. Let's get it.
Okay, let's see what Naughty Senpai has in store for us.
Okay, just before we actually get to see, what character do you think Naughty Senpai 69 is playing?
Swimsuit Jamie.
Swimsuit Jamie? Alright, I see it. I love it. I'm not sure if we actually have that on.
Well,
this
it could be swimsuit Cammy, it could be swimsuit Chun-Li.
But you're seeing the swimsuit, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Let's find out very soon. It's gonna be 110 coming through Yosh, I believe.
Yosh is with a...
He has a lot of characters that you can pull out, mostly playing Akuma though, as far as I am aware.
Absolutely, but you know, if you can play Akuma, you put some time in Ken as well, you can definitely play Ken.
Yeah.
You know, it's, they're Shotos after all, it's always gonna be like that.
Okay, go. It seems like Ken is selected for now here for Naughty Senpai. Can we just go with a Senpai? Actually, that might make it even worse.
He probably likes it that you call him Senpai.
Probably.
Yeah.
Alright guys, let's get into it. Josh, one of our higher seeds here in this bracket for sure. Yeah, fighting for top 16 against Naughty Senpai 69 on the Ken. Not a character that we both would have necessarily expected, but here we are.
Here we definitely are. We've seen Yosh before, obviously, against Dai, you know, very heavily in Yosh's favor as well. So let's see if Naughty Senpai 69 can turn the tides.
Gotta call the name, like the whole name every single time. I love it.
Should definitely do. Trying to bait him out with the knife kicks, but look at the pressure from Yosh.
What a walk up though, my dude. Like the walk up from Akuma, he's so incredibly fast.
Oh yeah, his walk speed is ridiculous. I know. Sometimes we're like, I'm safe from this distance. You know, I can handle it. No, you're not.
You're never safe from Akuma.
The speedy boy, that's for sure.
Something, 9k, something. But man, Yosh is making it work. Getting that round on the board with the reversal coming through here. Looking good.
Oh, there it is. He's been baiting it out since the start. Ooh, very good block actually. It was looking very ambiguous right there. No punish on the Adamant Flame.
That's one of the things about the Demon Raid as well. But now stuck in the corner, less was, but they're off the Adamant Flame as well. Right back into the card. Oh, Crossback converted, but a little bit too far away for the damage.
Oh,
but
no,
what a tank on the drive button with the heavy punch. My God.
So much damage on the table as well. This you need to use super. Those are pretty much 2 combo sequences as well. Ridiculous.
That communication error caught there for sure between the lifeline that this Ken still had, man. That was just death.
Yeah, just like you said, something 9k hell, right?
Exactly, but usually that's Akuma though, no? Like, what happened?
Yeah, and then the 6MK, such a good button as well. So much reach. Can only convert off of punish counter, but still, really good button.
Like you can find punish counters with those like so well. And it's, even if it's not punish counter, it's still so much damage. What a good poking.
Absolutely is. Trying to force the burnout here. Actually did. He blocked so many fireballs instead of parrying. And Ghost tries to go for the jump. Yeah, Yosh is ready. This is looking one-sided as well, unfortunately. Naughty Senpai 69. Maybe he needs to get a little bit more naughtier. To,
I mean, they made their way to winner semis in this pool already, so they definitely have, you know, some wits above them, but Yosh just showing a different side right here. Okay, getting low forward, getting some damage started. Has the corner carry coming through. Right mid into the corner we go, but good tech on the throw. And the side switch off the deep red punish counter jab right back into the combo right here. Setting up for the OP situation. Getting the low. A little bit of a take throw going on right there. Another counter and on the way. Gunman, and you have level 3 in there as well. There it is coming through. Calamity is coming for you, Naughty Senpai 69. And Yosh is going to move on to top 60.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, just in defense, it didn't work out for Naughty Senpai 69.
Yeah.
Yosh was just completely in control. Every decision that he made worked out. If he didn't do anything, he got thrown. If Naughty Senpai tried to go for buttons, he got counter hit. And yeah, getting counter hit against Akuma, that's going to lead to a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Yosh here taking it, moving on to top 16.
Sometimes you just guess wrong 5 times in a row and it feels so bad, but of course kudos to Josh as well, calling out those defensive options there as well.
Sometimes that's what happens, man.
Yep.
You know, especially in Street Fighter 6, you make 2 or 3 mistakes, you're done for.
It's a gambling game.
And sometimes it's not even that something you should be mad about. It's like, well,
Oh yeah.
it is what it is, you know? You just gotta brush it off and head
If
to the next
anything, you have to give kudos to your opponent for, you know, cycling their options and making you guess wrong every single time. You know, there's a lot of options in this game that kind of cover 2 or more as well. But if you repeat that, there's counterplay to that as well. So mixing up your options, even if you have like one super good option, right, that you want to press all the time, even to not do that all the time, that's gonna bring you the victory. And that is what Yosh showed right there.
Yeah.
So many different ways to get to that. He had a pick throw, he had the OD reversals in there, he had the burnout force with the fireballs, and then waiting for, you know, the opponent to call out the chip attempt, waiting for the jump and then getting the enter in there. So many good ways for Yosh to get.
It's interesting,
that
right?
damage down.
You're like Street Fighter 6, so there's a lot of fighting games, but like especially Street Fighter 6 now, it just comes down to knowing your ABCs.
Yeah.
There's always like A beats B, B beats C, C beats A. You can do some options in defense or offense that cover A and B, but there's always going to be another option that beats it out. Some people like it about the game, some don't. Yeah, it is what it is. Street Fighter 4, for example, was very technical in defense as well. You had so many option selects that covered so many options. But now here, it's very simple. A, B, and C.
A, B, and C. I mean, and that's always, for me at least, you know, the essence of Street Fighter. Street Fighter is like the baseline, I feel like, for fighting games. Very fundamental space, as you said. Very, you know your ABC, very basic, but in a good way. Like, it makes it come down to get off the jank, you know, and get back into the fundamentals with these ones, right? But here we go, it's going to be our next matchup. Master MT on the Luke here, rocking that outfit for as well.
There
Look at
it
those
is.
dark stars, and of course, Crab Wrangler on the Marisa. We get to see Marisa again. And yeah, I think this might be a button check question mark, because this looks kind of whack right now.
Might be.
Yeah,
I think it
definitely
is.
button check.
I mean, at the same time, look at his outfit and where he's at. He's at Akuma's lair. He's having a great time. He's just exploring.
Like, oh man, is this a new hotspot?
Yeah, he paid for this excursion. He just wanted
Yeah.
Oh, like I heard Akuma's lair's over
Oh
here.
yeah, we get to watch a volcano erupt and everything, you know? Like Iceland tours, you know? Alright.
He's definitely dressed for like hotter environments, that's for
I
sure.
mean, that makes sense at like Endhouse Hollow like that. It's like a hot place. It does. With the lava and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So
Not
it's
sure
not-
lava
it's
has
not
ever
like-
felt cold, to be fair.
It's not quite like tanning and stuff, but it's like burning, I guess.
It's close to that.
Yeah, I mean,
next
it's
level
also
tan.
gonna make your skin crushed, you know, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
but at the same time, it's a permanent tan.
Some people like it more permanent, I guess. Luke is one of them apparently, but he, of course, Luke also likes the permanent damage with those punish counter throws, man. That's just 20% off that. Okay, Khan can't actually get the last hit of that, but still has some OP left from that. All good.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is what we talked about earlier. Master MT kind of exposing the lack of defensive options from Marisa.
We saw straight off the bat, trying to go for OD parry, instantly gets grabbed out of it, you know, and there's not much other wake-up options that Marisa has in terms of defense, except for a level 1 super.
Oh, that actually worked. Okay, nice. Catching the jump and with the level 1 of all things.
Yeah. Might have been an error input, might have won a DP instead, but it happens. And if it works, it works.
If it's stupid and it works, it ain't. You know, that's how it is.
Very good rival reversal right there. Especially because he also burned 2 bars for OD Gladius as well.
Take OD up there with the tackle. Actually gets around there with the counter stance. And now the sides are coming through here as well. Good opportunity here for Crabwrangler to make something about what a reaction on that level 2!
Yes. That should be it.
Okay, no, Marisa staying alive.
Marisa
more
too strong.
ATP, yeah, on that big
Endurance.
woman for sure.
Exactly. Now what? Ooh! Finds the
God.
hit! What a punish!
ATA? No! Not enough drive meter on the drive, but she wanted to extend it, but not enough meter.
That's
That's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking.
Yeah. Absolutely.
They had it 100%.
You know, we can be cruel about it. You always have to watch your drive gauge meter, but we've all been there as a player as well. It feels devastating.
100%.
Leaves a little bit of damage on the table, starting off with the 5 FP target combo. So we got way more damage after that with DP. But talking about damage, goes for the safe jump setup, goes for the empty jump troll. What's up next? An ODDP straight in her face.
Coming through, side edge there with the back door, very smart as well. Level 1. See you later.
Jesus, I felt that one.
As we Germans say, unangespitzt in den Boden gerammt.
Yeah, what he said.
Yes. My German peers will get it. It's fun. German is a fun language. If you ever want to get into it,
I
can't recommend.
couldn't agree more.
Here we go, still though. Master MT here, has some good pressure in the corner, but burned himself out in the process now. Still good meaty jab to get some damage started.
Yeah, it's looking good. Even in burnout, he's in full control. Halfway to get his drive gauge back, but I'm not even sure he's going to need it. Look at that, there's no anti-airs either.
Oh, damn!
Wow.
What a call out on the counter there. And there's the dance, baby. Let's go.
Boy, Crabwrangler. He's feeling the pressure for sure. Now here once he becomes Master MT once again, he's going to spend time into the corner yet again. No drive impact to deal with that knuckle, fully charged. That is safe. Drive reversal offensively to keep him in the corner. And with throw push attempt, that's going to be big damage. Level 3, get some of that drive gauge back. Big chunk of damage. And look at that life deficit already.
Very difficult to get away from, especially now he's stuck in the corner still here as Marisa against Luke. Oh my goodness, the double shimmy of all
My
things!
man is playing ballet with Crabwrangler right there. That is what I love about Street Fighter. It's beautiful to watch. It's just a dance eventually. And boy, was he dancing around.
He just added one more layer on top of that. He's like, I'm gonna shimmy you once, I'm gonna shimmy you twice, and I'm gonna get that counter hit in there. Master MT is going to move on to top 16 with that side.
Absolutely well deserved, to be fair.
Oh, 100.
And definitely a contender to take maybe even first place at this tournament. Like looking at the competitive results so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Master MT definitely makes a chance.
All right, gonna move on to it's always gonna be 2 more winner semis, so two more top 16 qualifiers coming your way. It's gonna be pizza time.
Oh really? Is it? Where's the pizza?
Versus I would love to, right?
Yeah, if you said pizza time, I'm feeling pizza right now.
Pizza time said pizza time. Versus Lukima, who we saw earlier as well.
Luke player. Yep. And then last but not least, after that we got Vayu versus Just Miles. Just Miles we saw earlier as well. The Ed player did very good. I don't think we have seen Vayu before.
Vayu we haven't seen yet. I don't know what they play either, but we'll get to them when we get to them, because before we have pizza time versus Lukima. I'm very excited to see what these guys are playing as well. Of course, Lukima we know already what to do, right? But pizza time, there's a lot of possibility there, I think, in terms of character.
There's a lot of toppings for pizza, that's true. Lots of possibilities.
It's a possibility,
but yeah, regardless,
how you like it.
No idea who he is as a player. We'll have to wait and see. And this is the fun thing about like Like if you're going to locals as well, or like, you know, an event like Crossover,
Yeah.
there's always going to be new faces.
Yeah,
And especially with Street Fighter, this is the beauty of like modern times as well. You know, there's so much accessibility for literally everyone. You can get into ranked, you can get into online tournaments like NHC or like Salt My League or anything like that. There's so many opportunities to own your skills. And then sometimes just a random guy like Pizza Time shows up,
Yeah.
and he's wiping the floor with everyone. It can happen.
And let me tell you, like, the online of Street Fighter is a godsend. If you ever played Smash Online, you know what I'm talking about. Like,
Oh,
coming
yeah,
from
don't tell me
Smash
about
Online to Street Fighter 6 Online, I am in 7th heaven, man. It's-
Which you have to pay extra for in order to do so.
Exactly, for having a bad online system.
Not even that. You need to pay to be able to play online. Then you should get the accessory to get like the Ethernet cable connection for your
True.
Switch as
The
well.
LAN adapter, yeah.
Yeah, and then it's even, you know, nothing compared to what Street Fighter 6 brings to the table. It's sad because
It is
like
kind of sad because
you know, definitely
think-
Smash
I
is
think-
one of those games that definitely needs a good internet connection if you want to
Yeah.
play decently.
yeah.
That goes for pretty much every game, I guess.
But it's not as bad because the rollback and the netcode of Street Fighter does a lot of heavy lifting. So even if you have like a average connection, it still works out quite fine. Then you have, instead of 0 rollback frames, you have like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I guess.
Mate,
I mean, that's
coming
alright then.
from me, coming from Street Fighter 4 during the PS3, Xbox 360 era, this
Yeah.
is a blessing.
Yep. I think we've all been there at some point in our
Oh,
life
yeah.
as gamers, you know, where everything is just lags, it doesn't feel good, man. And then if it works, it's so beautiful, man.
And every 18-year-old or younger is like, what the hell are they talking about?
Yes. Let me tell
Online
you,
has always been good.
we are old. That's what it is, you know?
Yeah.
That's just what it is, man.
Don't remind me of that.
That's fine. Somebody has to hold it down, you know?
Hey, we're aging like fine wine. Let's put
Exactly
it at
so.
that, man. Let's put it like that. All right, seems like we're getting another Marisa on the screen.
Okay, Pizza Time hailing from Berlin. I just tilted my head a little bit and I read at Berlin FGC. Sure, by that Pizza Time is rocking. So from Berlin coming all the way, not a short trip for sure. Like Berlin to Oberhausen is at least like 4 hours at least, you know. So
It's so crazy that I'm from the Netherlands, and for me, like this event is like 90 minutes drive.
yeah.
It's less further away than like most Germans over. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Europe, man. Europe is just it's a funny place. But we get to see one more Marisa, and I think that's Pizza Time here on the Marisa. Of course, you know we've seen the team as Luke earlier, who now also has got the swim trunks on. And we get to see some more Marisa action. I love it.
Yeah, lots of Marisa so far on stream. Definitely a pleasure. Maybe a lot of players going back to Marisa because of the recent buff she had
Yeah.
as well.
Very
Definitely, yeah, big chance. So far,
Oh, a little bit of a frame kill there for the meteor throw setup. Gets another one there. Tries to go for the parry. Is Pizza Time, but they're getting caught by Luke though. And now there's some offense getting started finally.
okay,
Oh,
we're planting ourselves a Luke tree.
Not just that it's worth the burnout though. We'll
I
see.
agree, because Chip is on the table.
Yep.
And there it is. Got a counter hit VP to end the first game in Lukima's favor.
Alright, here we go then. Nice block trailer, and then that's a little bit found by Lukima, but the perfect parry is going to bring the side switch about. Oh my goodness!
Perfect parry.
Speaking of,
Lukima, level 3. Okay, he's still low on drive gauge though, so potential here for Pizza Time to turn it into his favor. Needs to apply the pressure. That was a close one for sure. What will happen next?
right, jump ins. Plenty right now, but it's gonna work out in Pizza Time's favor. Right back into the corner, level 3 on the deck if they wanted to go for it, but they don't. Trying to save that meter, still in a muted position, but the flag's not gonna work out. Not the biggest punish coming through here from Lukima. Still works out with the backdoor. Now Marisa in burnout and stuck at mid-range. It's not where you want to be. There's the pressure coming through.
That could have been an SA3.
Still, well, I mean,
punish
it
them
is
at
safe
all.
enough, you know, it's safe enough. Could have been the chip out, but finds the counter it afterwards, so works out in the end for Lukima.
Yeah, I meant that like Pizza Time could have used his SA3 to stop the knuckle from happening in the first place. That would have killed instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, you know, you gotta get used to it because it's definitely something that is very punishable. Either drive impact Well, if you're in burnout.
Well, not
that's
in
the
burnout,
case.
yeah, I was gonna
Exactly.
say.
So like a super, you know, it's easy to spot, but you just have to be ready. Another one of these perfect parries from Lukima.
Both players showing their perfect parry skills here for sure. Okay, so it's going to be jumped away from good pressure from Lukima in the corner. Getting some good damage. Level 1 would be there if they want to go for it. Instead going for the safe jump setup with his bat. It's going to be Pizza Hut blocking everything. Well, that the throw is going to come to not quite killing. There's a little bit of left, but okay. You're trying to armor that, but you don't have the HP for it. The jab through the armor is going to take it.
Pizza Time is struggling, just like you know that feeling when you get like a freshly baked pizza and you open the box and just slits out and falls on the floor.
That's a good tip of Hungry Ghost. Did you know the clip?
Yeah, I know the
It's so good.
I was hoping you get that little Smash reference, but regardless, while we're talking, I've seen like 2 or 3 more perfect parries. You know, they're on point with those perfect parries, for sure, especially Lukima. That being said, his drive gauge is on the low side, but he's keeping up the offense. Is he going for level 3? Is the question to get some of that back?
Oh.
He is not. He's going to save it for now.
Okay, maybe keeping it as a defensive option, especially in
Oh,
burnout could be
no.
good. Oh no, dropping the combo though. Lukima can't quite finish the game just yet. It's gonna be a little bit of options there for Pizza Time. Maybe make something, but they're still okay. Trying to bait out the level 3, and so it's gonna be Pizza Time with their own level 3. And it's actually not CA. Look at that, just barely off of that. So it's not going to kill quite yet.
Yeah, otherwise that might have been the extra damage he needed to go for the kill. That being said, still in a good situation. He just waited.
Oh, no! Ah.
Tried to backdash, afraid of anything that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Lukima just, you know, went for it.
Getting clipped right there.
That's unfortunate.
Is Pizza Time, and that pizza is burnt. It's gonna be Lukima moving on to top 60 right there.
Definitely deserved, you know. Most of it was his momentum. He was in favor. Pizza Time definitely tried. Like, there was definitely some adaptations towards the end.
Oh yes.
If it was like a first to 5 set, maybe he could have been able to turn it around. Yeah, that's the thing, right? There's only 2 games. Sometimes hard to adapt in time.
It goes
Is what
quick.
is.
It really goes quick.
Absolutely it does. That being said, we're going to get into the next round. Not sure.
Okay.
It's definitely going to be Vayu, but I have seen some names with
I'm checking. Vayu right now is in losers. So it's actually okay. That's gonna be losers side right there.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be the qualifier for top 16 losers. Vayu right there, waiting for the loser of the set we just saw, which is going to be Pizza Time.
Interesting. All right.
So
yeah, we
Pizza
saw
Time.
DQ from Emphasis.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
unfortunate to not see Emphasis turn up.
That is unfortunate.
Very good Lily player ever since the start of the game.
Yeah.
Good friend of mine as well. So hopefully he's all right.
I have him noted down here as well in my little notebook because I was kind of preparing a little bit for names I didn't know. And so I was kind of excited to see a little bit more Lily because it's a very seldom seen character, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, she's had some struggles as well. Interesting character to say the least. But yeah, it's pretty much like a little bit like Marisa as well. She has one of those defensive options that aren't that great. Some of the conversions she had, or some normals were very stubby. That being said, she also had one of the best normals at the same time, but
Got nerfed though.
Yeah, it got nerfed.
So-
I mean, deserved as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And
I mean,
sometimes it's so painful if you're like a Lily player, like you're not the best character to begin with, then you're like, are they really nerfing me? I felt the
it's
same
one
way.
good thing, you
Yeah,
know?
I felt the same way when in season 1 they decided to nerf Jamie Sweep.
yeah.
Because, like it was
I
so
remember
good of
that.
the pushback, they could whiff punish with it easily.
Yeah.
People didn't like that. I was like, come on, man. It's not that I have much to work with here.
Come on. But that gave you a little bit though, you know, with the buffs, you know, the picks, everything.
Oh yeah.
I think
like,
it made a bigger difference than people thought initially. It's like, oh yeah, but what's the
Absolutely.
drive going to do? But
Yeah,
that's
and now,
a lot
like-
of drive.
And now the extra changes where he's able to cancel SA2 from his free flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going on, especially like his burnout sequences are just crazy as well now. He's getting there. Maybe in like a couple of years he'll be top tier. Let's hope.
Alright, let's see. Well, let's see if it's all in the hands of Capcom, man. That's all.
It is, but it's gonna come down to how fun Sea Viper is going to play. Obviously, Sea Viper hasn't made a debut ever since Street Fighter 4. She was very technical. She was probably the most technical character in a technical game like Street Fighter 4. So I'm looking forward to seeing her.
He has a very good background video of that. Can recommend for everybody
Yeah,
who's
watched it as
interested
well.
about finding out who hasn't played the game like I have, you know. know, to
You
find
watched
out
that as well. So you know how technical she was.
Exactly. We want to find out. But guys, we're going to get into the loser side of things. This is for top 16 as well. There's going to be a button check, but it's going to be value on the Jamie. Potentially. If that's not only a button check
I
character.
definitely know value.
And pizza time, of course, on the loser chest. So you do actually know value.
Yeah, I met Vayu last year here on Crossover. I make Jamie content as well on my YouTube channel.
Oh, gotcha.
He was a subscriber to that, so obviously we played a couple of games. You know, as the Jamie sensei, I did have to win. I felt like I needed to win. I did win,
you win?
luckily.
Yeah.
I won. But he's definitely a strong and upcoming German Jamie player for sure. I've seen him in action yesterday as well, playing some casuals. Very, very technical. So looking forward.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited to see. What do you think? Like as you said, Jamie senpai. What do you think about the matchup against him?
It's definitely in favor of Jamie.
I would assume so.
The reason for that is like 5 HP for example of Jamie is super good because she has armor on a lot of buttons, but Jamie has a 3 hitting normal, so there's a lot of opportunities where it gets negated.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it definitely is. That being said, you know, he has a very good DP to do with Superman Punch, and yeah, he has a command grab as well. He has a lot of good options against Marisa because she has very little to none defensive options. So if Jamie gets his time against her in the corner, you are going to have a bad time, especially as Marisa.
Alright, here we go. Let's get into this. Pizza time with another chance at glory here for sure. Trying to get top 16 in the loser side of things, but Vayu trying to hold it down for all the 2 Jamie players.
Yeah, absolutely, and already like very dangerous. He got a drink off of drive reversal. You can definitely punish that, but you can't go for a back recovery, otherwise it's not punishable. Beautiful whip punish there on the sweep. Building those drinks really fast. He's on 3 already. So, and here comes the 4th. And Jamie on 4 drinks, everyone knows, is hella dangerous.
Exactly. Look at him zooming across the ground as well, and there we go. Extended damage coming through with those target almost gay counter stance here for a little bit of reprieve potentially, but man, pizza time. Gonna have to run with this round potentially, but actually Vayu playing it decently defensively for now, and it's gonna be pizza time. Capitalizing as well, finding this of what a whip punch coming through here from Jamie. Level 4 is there. Doesn't quite finish the job with the level 2 though.
Yeah, could have killed with level 1 and fully drive gauge extension.
Yeah.
Would have been able to do it. That being said, no, good round. If you're able to get 4 drinks in a round, that means you're doing good. Once again, beautiful whip punish with the sweep. Vayu definitely showing off. He's got the neutral down against Marisa. And that's where you have to win it from Marisa. Well, with that being said, big knee to the face. Goes for the drive reversal. Gets the drink. Once again, no punish from pizza time.
Okay, both there, jumping right there, but it's gonna be pizza time finding the throw first, sending Vayu towards the corner, but throwing their way out already. Going into burnout for that level 3.
Probably 5 HP to a heavy arrow kick.
Yeah, probably can't get too many extensions because you don't really have... Okay, going for the big instead. Yeah, getting some of those, that right feeder back. Really smart, actually. Yep. Get out of burnout faster. What's happening right now? It's got a pizza time burning everything, trying to get in there, but Plane actually gets the burnout player.
Yep. Again, in burnout now though, so now there is chip range available for pizza time. Here comes the Bakai. One more guess, he's gonna do it.
Oh, the command grab! You always forget about the command grab until it happens to you.
That's Jamie for you right there, man. Alright, we're going back to the character select screen after that first game.
Pizza time every single character. It's like, just gonna have a quick reset for your mental maybe, you know? Sometimes just gonna have to reset your brain.
Yeah, like you're allowed to take those little breathing moments as well. Yeah. So to the fullest as you can. That being said, it seems like a character knowledge check as well, and there's not that many Jamies out there, so sometimes that can work in your favor. But let's see if pizza time can turn it around.
Also, there's a lot to remember, right? Because those drink levels and what it gives Jamie, how he plays before and after, you know, reaching 1 ring, 2, 3, 4.
Absolutely.
So there's like basically 5 different characters you have to be aware of if you want to put it like that.
Yeah, and not only that, like not even does he unlock more special moves or target combos, some of his normals change as well because of the drink. Now at level 2, he gets an overhead target combo, but what a lot of people don't know is the horizontal range on his overhead increases significantly, where you can actually use it as a neutral tool.
Oh wow. Actually, I didn't know that. So I learned something new. Here we go. That's why everything here, the Jamie X. Oh, I love it. Love everything.
You can pay me later, man. It's okay.
Gotta pay you an exposure.
Yeah, that I would like that as well. That's fine.
Actually, I don't have enough to get you an exposure. And nobody knows me, man. Like,
Making false promises over here, but in
Yeah.
the meantime, Pizza Time is not having a... Ooh, could have been a whip punish against the Gladius. Actually, a 2MP would be very good to use against Gladius here, but Zayu just taking his time.
yeah.
And there he finds the 2MK.
Ryu generally seems to be more of a patient player.
He
I
is.
really feel like usually you see Jamie's trying to get in, you know, get those knockdowns, get those root levels up.
Yeah.
But Ryu really picks their spots, you know.
Ooh, I like that. Nice extension. Misses the sweep. Juggle, unfortunately, so he doesn't get a drink out of it. But definitely a lot of corner carry, that's for sure. And you're absolutely right. Vayu is definitely a lot more of a patient Jamie. But yeah, it's paying off for sure. He's getting a nice amount of whip punishes. I like that. I like the adaptation from Pizza Time actually. Is giving Vayu a hard time.
As the counter stance actually working out for Pizza Time as well, getting something done. A little bit of damage here on Jamie. Level 3 is there potentially, but you have to find the burst in first. Oh my goodness, the palm strike. Get that drink in there. Level 3 is there, but you don't really need it. A basic combo will do it. Finding the hit right there, and it is going to be Vayu moving on to top 16.
We got a Jamie in top 16.
Yeah, and Pizza Time, unfortunately out at this point, had a rough time here in the last 2 matches, but that's just sometimes how the cookie crumbles, man.
It is exactly that. He can enjoy some pizza now if he wants to. Now it could be actually time for pizza.
Yeah, we don't have pizza on our food truck though. We do have burritos on them.
I just tried one. They're pretty good. Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, so
Alright.
did I. So did I. Well, there was this. This is completely random, but there
Alright.
was one wasp where there were 5 of us harassing us all the time. Even they thought the burrito was fantastic.
Yeah,
And
there you go.
They couldn't get enough of it, even though we didn't like it.
So if there weren't enough reason yet, we have a food truck here at Crossover as well, so definitely come check it out. We'll always have some good foodstuffs and drinks here at Crossover. Always a lot of accommodation for the players and everybody, so we're all well fed and hydrated. But yeah, guys, that's it for Mud Wave B is over. Thank you so much for hanging out. It was a blast commentating with you, my man.
Absolutely, man. I enjoyed every single second about it, to be honest.
Hell
And
yeah.
I hope it happens more in the future. You're very welcome to do so.
I will definitely keep up the Street Fighter. I'm not bored of it yet. So
Good to hear. And I hope you guys didn't get bored of it either. We will be back later on with some Grand Blue in in 20 minutes actually. Don't forget, later on it will be top 32 for Street Fighter as well with me and Lewis on top.
Gotta be on the main stream though, crossover_GG. If you don't have that open yet, definitely check that out if you want to see more Street Fighter action. But for now, we're going to go into a break and then we're going to go back on this stream with some Grand Blue Fantasy vs Rising. Until then, see you later.
Peace out.